Hello everyone, my name is Miss Barbar, and welcome to a behind-the-scene tour of Las Palmas, the park that was made for the 2-week challenge. But I'm not alone. Let's welcome Captain Trash Panda.
Yo, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being there. And the amazing Fog. Hello, Fog.
Good evening, all. Hello.
Perfect. So we're a bit late. So sorry about that. That what 3 minutes. It's okay.
It's fine. Technical difficulties, never a problem.
Yeah. So in this tour, we'll go a bit more in depth about our process and all the shenanigans that made the park what it is. If you want to enjoy the story of the tour, check Winder channel where there's the tour of everyone, including the one where we sent an Englishman to space. So
it sounds odd when you put it that way, but yeah, that did happen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So in the tour, Winder started in this little beautiful area. It was so how could we call this bit?
This is the pre-show basically, and just before we get in, I'd love to kind of give a little bit of context on actually the project, if I may, like what is the 2-week challenge and stuff. So I think I'll hopefully do my best to get the concept across, but this is a project that Winder TV does yearly at the moment. So there was a 2-week challenge last year in Planet Coaster 1 and also Planet Zoo, and this is the inaugural Planet Coaster 2 2-week challenge.
Was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so this was the first one that I was able to join, and this is quite a big thing in the Good Nice community. And the whole premise of this is we had about 3-4 stages of 2 weeks chunks to build certain parts of the park. So we'll be looking at, we'll be kind of pointing out which part happened when. But interestingly, Miss was brought on to the team after the first chunk actually got completed. We had our third teammate of Cap and I, unfortunately, had a IRL stuff to kind of attend to, which meant we were down a person. So suitably reached out to Miss Barbara to fill those gaps in the skills, and what you're going to see is basically a culmination of all 3 of us going out absolutely ham on the game. It's really exciting to kind of take another look at this and actually explain what on earth is going on.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Thanks for the explanation. So we were speaking of the separation, the different, I would say, districts.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I remember well, there was this one where the museum stopped all the way to the hotel.
Yep. So it was pretty much split into 4 parts, as well as the village in the center. That was the original thing that we were given as the park file, and at that point we were told we couldn't edit the video. We're on video. Couldn't edit the village because it was a national heritage thing. So we were at that point we were building the hotel, and then what we'll potentially look at first is going to be the pavilion and left side of this, which we were given a choice as to which to kind of select for the tasks that we had to fill. And subsequently, the second and the third one we'll see a little bit further at the back, and that is when Miss actually got involved in the project as well. So do you have any questions at the moment?
We don't have anyone in chat yet, but we will keep posted. If I remember well, and I think I do, Granadia is a real place. It's
Yes.
a real historic village with, of course, some creative liberty with the map around and some of the foliage and building accuracy. But yeah, it's basically a real Spanish village with a very fascinating story.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that or Cap? In fact, Cap.
I don't know the story.
You don't know the story? Okay.
Go ahead.
That is such
Look,
a fan.
I got roped into this. So 7 month hiatus from the game, and I get a message from Fog saying, "Hey, you want to do this really chill challenge?" And I was reluctant. And I was like, "Sure, you know what? It can't be that bad." Yeah, to build this in 2 week sections. Oh my goodness!
And I think the others I'm in the same predicament, but without the hiatus, is that we have to keep up with Fog amazing pace. And
both of you
work.
don't even sell yourself short.
say.
You build ridiculously fast as well. I say you both cook in Planco. I stew. Okay, I'm a slow cooking process. You guys are just ridiculously fast. Yeah, when you got brought on, I was like, oh great, that's what I need.
While we reach the hotel by car, do you want to explain the story, a bit of the story of the village?
Yeah, so Granadier is Granadier.
Granadilla?
So Granadilli. That will make sense for anyone who's seen or subsequently later. So this is a abandoned medieval village in the province of Cacares or Caceres in Extremadura in Spain. And the story, as we've been told of this, is that the village was a medieval village that was abandoned through the premise that they were going to turn the land into a reservoir, and that village would have been in the way. So everyone was kind of evicted from the village and moved elsewhere. But this reservoir never really went to the height that would affect this village. But this law turning it into a ghost town was still in place, which gave this really interesting kind of lost in time kind of feel to that village. You can actually go to this if you make your way over to this area of Spain, but this kind of inspired Winder to make this as a premise and kind of give a bit of a challenge for what would just be normally build a park, and that is a recurring theme of the 2-week challenge. You get kind of curveballs and various kind of side projects to work on each side with a limited set of rides, which we can talk about later. We might have one which doesn't exist in the list that we have. But yeah, at the moment, Miss is exploring the wider kind of car park area. And Cap, how did you go about doing this?
When I do parking lots, I do them obviously. I try to be realism. I'm a realism builder. So one of the things is traffic flow, right? You got to have your bus drop off. You got to have your car drop off. You got to have parking. Obviously, you have to have your disabled parking. But the one thing I always notice with a lot of people's, and this is no knock on anybody, if you look at the parking lots in a lot of parks in game, they're all the same shade of gray. And when you look at them in real life, you'll notice that where the car parks, it's actually a darker colored tarmac because the sun just hasn't baked it. And then obviously patches, repairs over time. So I just tried to mimic that in the game as best as possible. And then I put the EV chargers towards the far end away as just as a jab to EV owners, as a joke. To say, hey, yeah, you drive, you're saving the environment, but now you got to walk further. It was just like a jab at them.
The cars are probably remotely AC'd, so like it will stay warm enough.
Yeah, it'll be.
They can afford to walk through the heat a little bit.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, that was the premise of it. To build a parking deck, just to, obviously this wouldn't hold the full capacity of the park. We have to use our imagination a little bit. A lot of people get dropped off at this park.
and we did have kind of a reliance and kind of a reason to use the buses here. So they kind of sit there as a potential bus route locally that would give coach parking and also the ability for people to almost park further out and park and ride.
Right.
And alongside the parking, whilst limited that we have for the park here, we do also have more in the hotel resort that we have as part of it. This was
parking.
The VIP parking, that's the one. And this was part of the first round that we had to kind of address, is to make some kind of hotel that would act as a draw. And we kind of saw that as like one of those kind of... what would the term be? Like companion hotel? The hotels that are kind of part of the property that sometimes have early or kind of extra access to the park. You see
Like
kind of a lot of it. Yeah, like a resort then. I'm kind of thinking of like Efteling, which has various kind of options there. Phantasialand has actual areas of the park where you can stay in, like Rookburg, and you're surrounded by the rides pretty much. But oh,
Hey, you found the VIP parking area.
I found the shortcut.
You found the elevator. Yep. That's just a hidden elevator there.
So we'll
Parking.
start from the amazing parking lot then, with quite a lot of realism in there.
Yeah, this was the first thing I built coming back to the game from 10 months hiatus. It was simple enough as to build an underground parking deck.
I absolutely love how you use that specific wall set to hide the light.
Yeah, I wanted to give it that almost wood texture on the walls. Again, very upscale, very bougie, posh. Now, this is where VIP guests would park. I don't know what that stake right there in the ground coming out of the ceiling there is. I actually need to investigate that. There's like I've seen a stake right there.
Oh yeah, that's probably me. Just disregard. It looks like
fog things.
It looks like the bottom of a mover, which might be attached to some of the characters or some of the rides. So yeah, it's a feaure.
Yeah.
But again, the piping, all that stuff, just that realism.
Oh,
the other elevator.
Spa jump scare. There you go.
Okay. So I have something I just noticed, your little job at EV user for the electric car. It's a bit of the running joke of that we started, is that we're the bad guys.
Yes.
And not like bad guys like
I say not bad, people. Just mischievous.
Yeah.
We're the level of bad as Dr. Doofenshmirtz is in Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
I subscribe to that. I think Team Rocket is a pretty good comparison as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm Yaouz, by the way. And so we start with Suzanne at this amazing front desk with this amazing cupola with the screens.
So I will say that a lot of this looks really nice because rotational pieces make things look really cool really quickly and nice and easy. And I will admit that this is the only room that you can go into, but it would be
for good reason though. Performance
it would be kind of mental.
Yeah.
Well, performance would be worse too, right?
100%, yeah.
There's something I love with this room is that how everything is intricate with a lot of pieces and thought behind it, and then there's plaster piece.
It's art.
It's just
art.
One piece.
It's art.
It's interpretive. It's abstract.
Yeah.
It's mostly the fact that it's one piece, one in-game piece, and I love it.
Yep.
Also,
That's all you need.
While we're at it, I should explain the story why we have all of those characters that represent us. So there's the reservoir that you talk about just behind the wooden coaster, and Fog started running it.
Yeah, just for a laugh,
And so when I join, you have a Yeah, something
It's
sticking
fine.
out of your shoe.
Yeah,
It's like heels, man.
the Heelys.
That was the first thing I did when I joined is made those little characters for Cap and I also redid yours.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so I had like a primitive character that I originally used in Minerals Silver Sands for the car that kind of runs down the street, and I kind of took that as a placeholder and thought, this is funny. And then we all kind of yes-anded that joke and made these incredible characters. And I will kind of vague spoiler at the moment that these characters have come in immense value into what I've been up to and how to potentially do stop motion animation with these. So
Oh yeah.
Well, not even that.
I need to personally
just,
thank Miss for that.
just using these characters later on in the tour, for those that haven't seen, how integral they become part of not only just our character but the story of this park.
Yeah.
Like incredible. This is something that I can't do. I can't make characters like that. I've tried. I'm so bad at it. And just to see them come to life through the amazing talent of Miss, you did an amazing job with these.
Thank you.
Agree.
I know what those are. You know the shoes with the little wheel when you can transform them into roller?
That's what you're saying. He's got Heelys on. He's just floating around on Heelys.
I just roll. I don't need to walk.
He is a cloud, so he does float around, right?
And we couldn't have the Twitch challenge without an integral character of the story. Lord Percy or Eduardo this time.
Yeah, so the 2-week challenge has this British benefactor that has been a recurring character for Windows storytelling, and they put us in contact with. Yes, that is a piece of candy from confectionery. Percy put us in contact with his Spanish cousin, I believe, Eduardo. And there is this whole kind of back and forth on each of the stages where they were there, but then they were also laying low for various reasons, which kind of made it quite amusing that we were trying to be the bad guys as well. So
yeah,
this kind of stemmed a little bit of a question that I asked the person who voiced this, which is Moomin Little Socks, to get a couple extra lines, and that's what kind of is dotted around here as additional plot points, which we have one on this phone, which is a voicemail.
Yeah, we won't listen to all of those, but just let's listen to this one.
Hola, Mr. Winder. It is me, Eduardo. How are you? Oh, wait, you cannot hear me. Never mind. Look, by the time you hear this, I will be on my way elsewhere. Spain has been a wonderful stop on a larger endeavor. I give Team OK the park and take full responsibility for all that is present at the time of this recording. Is that okay? Did I say that right? No, wait. Winder, I am very sorry for...
And what I have to say is that the face on Winder when he starts hearing the voice of this character, when he was the creative director of what his character will say, what his character will do, and that we start bringing his own character into the whole story of the map, that was worth a lot.
His Winder's eyebrows tell a lot of story.
Yeah,
the way he moves his eyebrows in shock and stuff, it definitely tells a story where he realizes that he's no longer in control.
yeah.
As much as it's his challenge, oh no.
There was a distinct point where he lost control, and that was as soon as he gets in the car at the start of the tour. And it was really entertaining, just kind of having that whole ride planned out and just beat for beat going further and further into the craziness that we had prepared.
Now, one second. Go back to them doors inside, if you could, the area to the right here.
Yes.
I had no idea those had fire animated in them. So this was supposed to be the buffet hall that our other teammate was supposed to create, and unfortunately didn't. Real life happens, right? So I think it's comical that the buffet hall technically is on fire.
Yeah.
It's
I thought that
the
was hilarious.
it's the door to the Hades, the Greek escape. Wow,
Yes.
Right. I play paused, so I never seen the animation for that.
so many,
Just placed it and left.
so
Yeah.
many. There's so
Like, we need
many
a door
light
here.
artifacts in there.
Mm,
Whoa.
I think. Oh yeah, I'm not totally
There's a
sure.
lot of lights in that spa.
Oh, okay, that might be it then. Yeah.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
lot of lights in that wall there.
yeah. We didn't have the light panel back then.
Yeah.
There is some humor in kind of the premise of buffet being a layer of hell.
Yeah.
Do with that what you will.
That's the funny part about it. It's like it worked out actually, you know.
And so we are now in the water park slash the bar section of the outdoor section of the hotel.
So the external aspects and kind of resort options
So
each their own. he's a blue show. He can do that. He's got the permission.
Yeah.
So the external parts of this, and also to some degree the room, was inspired by a trip that I did to Tenerife and a hotel that I stayed there, which had this kind of almost focus on additional external spaces that are nice, like pools and infinity pools that kind of go along the end. This isn't a flex to say I've been to a nice hotel, but it was really inspiring, basically.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. 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 I went to a nice place that really got me inspired. Like half of that, really.
don't worry.
Getting inspired by the real world is probably a superpower and like a cheat sheet for Planet Coaster, whether that's a theme park or just even an environment. And that kind of echoed a lot into this, and we kind of approached this to kind of say, how do we kind of replicate that feeling? And the sea slides, I'm sure people might get PTSD to L37, which we do make jokes about.
I have. So there's oh yeah, I have a fun anecdote. So I've been to, for the room, I've been inspired by, if I wasn't there, but if I was, would have been inspired when I went to Fantasyland with my dad for a family trip. He decided to book an hotel outside the park, and he decided to book a very fancy hotel where the room was bigger than my apartment.
Oh, blimey, okay.
And we were 5, and it took 2 rooms because there was his best friend and our daughter, and why the path is anyway. And so yeah, it booked this hotel that is so fancy, just when I think at that price we could have slept in the park and well assist you. Hey Mineral, welcome to the stream. We are touring and talking about the amazing Las Palmas, the Granada Park for the 2-week challenge.
We're sharing the secrets and salacious gossip. But please continue. Go.
But yeah, it was those rooms that were a bit too much, and so it made me look so much when I see those kind of hotel. I'm like, that way. You could have taken an hotel in the park, and I'm sure it would have been cheaper. So, a place that is very important, something that I never do in my parks, but Cap is a wizard for those. Backstage.
The forte of Cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for, right? Is doing realism backstage bits. Every park has them. And I think, me personally, I think they're interesting to kind of look at and to think, what's the infrastructure? Like, I don't place things at random. I think, okay, if I place this here, how does this flow? How does this work? how would maintenance do their job? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a strange thing, but
I think it does kind of come round to that idea of Planet Coaster sometimes feels from a management point of view, it feels more like an ant farm, and I'll compare that to No Limits. No Limits is like a coaster maker, feels a bit more like a model railway, and you want to kind of see what happens when things move through your Planet Coaster park, and giving that kind of backstaging almost makes it feel more lived in and like there's more happening even when people aren't interacting with it.
yeah.
Yeah, it can create a nice sense of life when making sure the park feel alive. Even if someone who doesn't do backstage, just having a door or something that apply not a builder, is much bigger than it is. It's such a pleasure to have the imagination make, like, I will take the example of my kingdom. There's no backstage at all, and there's not even room for the backstage. But just for with some doors and a bit of trickery in some place, even if there's not enough of that trickery, you can feel like you're in park like Disneyland when you're in park with Disneyland without the backstage.
And backstaging makes things more challenging too, right? Like
Yeah.
you have to when I'm building things, I think not only how do the guest view this thing, but how would the person that's viewing the park from the airplane, the drone view? How would the employees? How does it all flow and function? You know, it's a different type of challenge than just building. And yeah, it's something that I do. My park, Crystal Falls Lake is 50% park, 50% backstage at this point.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a pretty good ratio. And
A crazy amount of pieces already.
yeah,
Even-
500,000.
even if backstage are not my cup of tea, I appreciate the work behind them. And it just for me, I don't like spending an extra time to plan for everything of the backstage. I just want to create whimsical world. And speaking of
No, yeah.
whimsical,
Yep. Love it.
and with the music,
Now-
that was perfect.
It was fantastic. Just, spring popping in the background. This refined fellow is, as named by Relimitep, Hedgewardo.
Eduardo.
He was one of the final mascots of the park that was added in once we had, I think it was in stage 2, which we'll probably get round to at the end. We put googly eyes on a revolver and called that a mascot pretty much, and then thought, well, we could make ones for other ones, and Hedgewardo is a symptom of that.
Yeah, and we've got the ships that became the staff of the park.
Yes, and that kind of drives home like the fact that we kind of went in with this idea of we're going to tell a story, and yes-anding to a lot of pieces of that. Why are there sheep? Well, yes, and they are employers. There are employees. Well, yes, and they're basically manicuring the gardens as well, so it makes sense for them to, on their lunch break, help us do the gardening.
Yeah, and then we use them to make some shenanigans. And
100%, yeah.
before I forget, I never realized there was a lamp in there. Anyway, what was the idea behind this area?
I've wanted to do like fancy pavilions and that kind of almost Alton Towers garden kind of feeling. I feel that that's a style that I've really wanted to kind of push, and then I kind of turned to Cap and was like, I think we might do this. I forget your exact response, Cap, but it was like, sure, probably.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
we roll.
Yeah. You were the planner for most of this park, right? Like, you planned out pretty much this whole section. I was just kind of, again, 7-month hiatus, coming in and just saying, you wanted this, okay, I built this. You wanted that, I built that. You know, as far as the layout and all that stuff, it was pretty much all your amazing, you know.
The initial kind of concept of this area was kind of on my responsibility, which we kind of shared that out a little bit later. But yeah, so I guess the overriding theme of this particular section was the control of nature and the loss of control of nature. So very manicured gardens in this section, and we'll get into the spooky area when nature's fighting back. And
what's funny with this area is that you two forgot to put any bin into the area.
Yes, and night lighting for that measure. That was added after the fact.
Right.
And so, to answer the complaint of not having the bin, you made this guy.
Yes.
The amazing custom music.
Yep, we have Mineral to thank for the for this rendition of the music, and there is a hidden file somewhere, not part of the park, where it was almost like a bossa nova version, which will maybe one day it will show up, or we'll find a use for it.
We should do some of the ride before I just look at stuff and forget. Could be nice. People will want to see the ride and learn what the story behind them. So we have Floreser.
Floreser is, according to Google Translate, blossom, which kind of goes with it. So the jury's out as to whether it's just petal, flower, or some poor translation.
Well, it's okay. Other park at El Hotel, and we had the Wild West that is just Wild West in Spanish. So we all did not enough homework on our Spanish name.
What we did have is towards the final stages of it, I was able to reach out to SP Ridley, who is a Spanish creator, and just say, hey, look at these, and found out that a lot of the references that we were making to some of the rides were not technically as Spanish as we thought. So he gave us some like folklore stuff and some additional resources to make them a bit more Spanish, which very grateful for that.
Oh, I understand.
Oh wow, we're very profitable.
Yeah. Didn't look at the number. I was like something.
There's a lot of stuff that's not in the books, though.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. That's something very funny and very accidental, is that when I see this pavilion, that I see the area that we're going next, the parade pack with the small town team would have been incredible.
It would have been pretty damn good, yeah.
I really like the layout of this. It's not much, but the theming and the terrain around it make it very cool and very, very fantastical.
It's a lot more whimsical than that, and this is kind of like a trend with this particular layout of and model of coaster, is when they're not dueling with like the suspended thrill coasters. They are quite whimsical. They kind of go around places, interact with various things, and this kind of weaving its way through the gardens kind of was an effort to kind of emulate that.
My favorite spot is in this area is this one with the what?
I'm not sure.
With the cherry blossom. I just saw some piece.
An odd artifact there, and the idea of having like centerpieces was quite important as well to kind of justify the helixes and what it's trying to avoid, what it's trying to get near to. And again, it's a lot of call and response when you're making layouts like this. How much do you go ahead and kind of jump ahead with the layout before you kind of justify, well, it's going under this part, or it's maybe going over this area. So I find that quite a nice way to build and make kind of things that feel in place rather than a coaster surrounded by various elements, really.
And right now this looks like a regular park, but it was at this point at the tour that we asked Wander to check the maze, the edge maze, the little cheeky edge maze when we start to break a bit the story and the role. And the first thing you made to mess with him is that little, this one. Let's follow the left wall.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we did that.
Having Fog, having an insight and knowing Winder and knowing these people outside of Planko and the Good Nice community was an advantage, right?
It was fun to mess with it, really.
Right.
And it like having, so for context, like there have been like various meetups and bits with the Good Nice and going to places like Blackpool Pleasure Beach and experiencing rides like Alice in Wonderland up there, which has this infernal music track which has a cuckoo. And thankfully, Winder didn't find this. This is a sample of the cuckoo.
so, hello, anything. Welcome to the stream. Some of my favorite creative people talking Planko to love this. So, hope you're both doing well. Doing good. How about you two guys? Shall we press the thing?
Yeah, let's start the cuckoo.
And I know why you placed it there. Looking at it, retroactively, he went left. You were hoping he was going to hug the right wall and find that.
Yep.
Right? And he actually didn't. He skipped over it.
Oh my gosh, look.
It really takes you back to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So this would have just been cruel and unruly to make him have to solve the rest of the maze, but it does stop once he gets into this, and the victory comes off. It's like, please exit through this way.
Yeah, and what I love is that the door made a bit too close, and he played with us. Like, it's like, oh no, you're stuck. When you see the door that is still open, and you're like, oh no, what do I do? And that's what I love, is that Wander really took the time and went ahead with whatever mess we were getting him into.
Oh yeah, Winder played the bit, right?
Because he could have just done this and moved on, but he decided to
play along pretty much. Yeah.
And what I like to call the adventure map tutorial, when you're telling him those doors are the good doors.
And he needs to look in a certain area, and because that one sticks, basically.
Yeah, and he could have gone this way because he could, but he didn't. He didn't really played along, and I think that's also what made the stream so fun.
I think it also comes to we all kind of have these prerequisite ideas of video games. If there's a waterfall, you're going to check behind it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to look for loot there. Some of the best gameplay rules that you have are self-imposed. You're not going to walk through a locked door because it is locked.
Yeah.
You're going to try and find a way to open it.
Even if you can walk through it, like, because the game doesn't have any of those features, even if you imply them, like it was the same with your adventure map. We could go through the big door that needed the collectible, but we went to check the collectible anyway. Mm-hmm. So, we know what's behind that door.
Yep.
And predictably, we knew he would do it. Like, even though it says jump scare. We knew
This
we would do
maze
it.
leading through the backstage area was when I was really starting to getting excited. The funny thing about all of those adventure map bits, we are in the finishing touch, and I did accelerate the time,
He's
and
got place to be. Wow.
yeah, I
Yeah, he must have gotten the other area.
and
It's one of them free samples.
And yeah, the fun thing is I'm struggling with my schedule, struggling to finish one area and doing the cleanup. And I come back one day and, game froze. And I come back one day and there's like a whole underground section and this. And I'm like, okay, what is going on?
These bits just pop up every now and again. Just like, especially in like collaborative parks, you'll just come back and be like, what happened?
Well, I mean, we had a different plan. At one point, we had to cut back. We were going to do a whole mansion with a whole custom recording
Oh, yeah.
audio, but we had to cut back on it for time constraints. Like, would it have been better? I don't know, because I think what we did was incredible.
And there's a bit with all of our figure like that he come at the corner and we're like, hello there. And
there was a recurring joke that we are pretty much everywhere, and that will make sense in due time.
In time, yeah.
But at the same time, it related to the immersion as he was doing the tour. Even if he didn't understand the other story bit that we'll explain a bit later, it's like we're touring the park with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was this bit where we got the idea to have another flat ride that we couldn't use because we had a limited selection. And so Cap made a false one.
We just build our own, right?
Yeah.
That, look just at convincing from afar. When, you're looking at it from Gazio, you think it's a ride. And we had him do a little speech with all of the mascot and even my plushies. And
he did amazingly as well.
Yeah.
And
never noticed those were exhaust pipes.
It's so tall it goes to the moon.
So the interesting history of the Raptor ride was when we originally were working on section 1 here, this was a trench dug in to kind of imply this was a construction site for a ride that we'll add later. And we ended up not being able to get the ride that we wanted to add. There was a shorter launch tower, the kind of smaller launch freefall ride, but it just kind of felt that the taller one would be better in place. So this became the joke between the three of us being like, okay, well, we've got an illegal ride that we're not meant to have. And we played it safe and thought, let's just recreate it and we can add it after the fact for the new season, which will be when people just tour this on Workshop.
I just want to... where is this one? Yeah.
The Screaminator, yeah.
Yeah, and if we give it the right color, it's basically the same. Well, it have a bit less detail, doesn't have the lamps, but from afar it did the job perfectly. And we had the ride in there at some point, and there's that giant tube into the ground where,
So yeah, that's still there. I forgot about that.
And one thing also that how we managed to do so much is thanks to this little trick, the pull grids, where we can. I don't think I have any blueprint with those anymore. Hey, Wonky Builder, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Wonky.
But we were able to build all three of us at the same time. And what's really funny when one of us was streaming and like, hey, I've got this blueprint, you can add it to the park. And being able to work all three of us at the same time was...
And for anyone who hasn't encountered that pull grid, the idea is that pulls and path really like to kind of snap together to each other, which gives the benefit that you can just
have another
you can
event.
just have a save file and work out of that. And as long as the thing that you're making is blueprintable, it will always locate to the same place that you started at.
Doing a quick preview of
perfect.
how it works. Let's get it. A scenery up. Whoa.
Oh wow.
The and with the wolf holding.
Did you take a free sound?
That's the new grape flavor, yeah.
And so if we take our blueprint, you can see when we start to place it, it snaps. And it's exactly where we needed to be. Like, we have a second one. And I didn't even take all of them, so...
A valid point. This could probably be made with less, but just having the 3x3 has proven to be... It worked.
And I'm still using the old version of that.
Thank you, Wonky. Yeah, we are very proud of this.
Thank you. Gosh, it's so loud.
He's got some speakers on him, hasn't he?
Yeah. And so we reached the most interesting attraction of the whole area. It's not the coaster, it's not the river rapid, it's Senor Chips.
Senor Chips.
Yeah, please tell us about Senor Chips.
Yeah, what's the story of this guy?
So, Senor Chips is Mr. Chips from Fogg's Park, King's Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He did a whole bit for that, and I fell in love with the character and the whole thing. So, me personally, I commissioned Fogg to give me the bits for it, and it's in my park. And I was like, well, I think it'd be great to put it in this park.
Yeah,
franchise is a throwback to that franchise kind of, the franchising and just having the comical. He's upside down, wrapped in the tree because nature's fighting back, taking over. And then of course, all my restaurants, I do the backstage bits, inside now. Again,
the amazing kitchen in the back with the grills for the fries.
Well, the funniest thing is I'm a big proponent of using the workshop for getting little bits and bobs like that. Like, there's been some amazing creations done on the workshop for your kitchens and all that. I had to build all this during the challenge because we weren't allowed to use blueprints from the workshop that weren't our own. So it was just a lot to get done rapidly.
So the cool and path been brandishing been talking about. Then should understand it and help a bit, but still a little confused. But that's on me, I have trouble mechanics sometimes. It basically helps you to snap two blueprints at the same place when doing collab. There's one thing I don't like about those kitchens, is that they're closed.
Yeah, there's a lot I don't like about the kitchen. I wish they gave us a counter versus the block.
Even just the four side, but just a gap. One gap.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff Frontier. If you ever watch and listen, there's a lot of things that I'd love to see changed. I love the addition of the restaurants. I just would like to have the option to just have a counter for those of us that like to do this kind of realism building. I think that would be a major step in the right direction.
I think
what a view.
There could be a really interesting kind of way of looking at it after the implementation of the gift shops, where people need to go to places to do something. If you could use a similar logic for staff to kind of go to certain counters and have multi-staff kitchens, that could be an interesting management thing.
Management, you could add more staff to the kitchen, making it larger. It only supports X amount of tables at first, and you have to enlarge it to, support more.
And from what we saw from Plan Zoo 2, it looked like they're having an even better system for backstage and all of that good stuff. Where, like I said earlier, I'm not into backstage, But with the system we saw with customizable backstage in Planet Zuto, I feel like I will do backstage just because I can be creative about it, and the the it's usable in game. It's working.
Mhm.
Like it's not just a diorama of a
Well,
backstage; it's the backstage.
it's a creative game, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you should have to make things mandatory, but the more options you have for the player base, the more player base you're going to have,
yeah,
right? And I think that's something that Frontier. Don't get me wrong, Plan Code 2 is an amazing game, right? Like
yeah. It
no
is.
doubt about it. But there is things that we see in their newer titles that we wish were in this. And don't worry, Plan Code 3 is coming in 10 years.
Is it?
In
What do you
10
know?
years. Well, I mean, economically speaking, they'll make another game.
Yeah, or
I love
they'll just
I love
improve
that,
the engine to a point where it
Mhm.
will have a bajillion DLC, and
Oh yeah.
wouldn't mind
I'll
that.
buy
To be
that one
honest.
as well then. If and when.
But Frog, do you want to talk about the rapids? Because
Yeah, so this was another one of the. Each section was given almost like a tracked ride that we needed to do, in the form of a coaster or something like a tracked ride, like the River Rapids, and we also had a number of flat rides that we needed to include at least one of. The interaction of these rides was one of the main things that I really wanted to focus on. So this was intertwined with the wooden coaster. We only needed to build one, but it is a lot more fun to solve the creative challenge of what happens when you do more than one.
Yeah.
How do you have both of those rides feel unique or potentially benefit each other in kind? And this was originally based on, I think it was Zanus, but then became Maria de Manta, which are both kind of folklore in Spain of water beings and water spirits kind of thing.
We'll come back to this area after the ride.
Definitely, we'll need a bit more time. But this was kind of like the section where we were looking at, okay, well, the roots, how do we show the roots actually kind of fighting back? And we're actually hiding spider legs in the ceiling for the roots kind of moving animatronically.
Wait, am I in speed? Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Press the button by accident.
sorry, it was a whitewater rapids for a moment.
And you can see as well the this is the actual station, but then we wanted to kind of get that revolving station effect, which we did via
Yeah.
just having the first turn.
Yeah, come on. I think we've got some. The last update and DLC broke some of the pieces.
Oh right, no, it's bird poo. It's just
Yeah, should have to cut. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, so how long did it take total? Especially when did we start? Well, it was for me 6 weeks of building, 8 weeks for the other two, since I started since birth, since launch. I
Mhm.
absolutely love this shantytown look.
Yeah, I got some inspiration for that whole haunted village look from just online Google searching this and that. And I fell in love and I tried to duplicate it as much as possible in this area. And then of course backstage, Rapids backstaging is something that I don't know I take pride in.
Oh,
I
you
think
can
it's a
do.
really interesting and cool thing to look at in real life. Because it's complex, right? It's a pool, it's pumps, it's storage for extra rafts,
And
maintenance space.
it all looks so cool because yeah, from there we don't see a thing, and then we just pass that boat and it's concrete land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's again that's one of the challenges of backstaging, especially in things like this, is trying to hide it, but at the same time knowing that if you're at a park in real life and you really want to find the backstage stuff, you can see it if you try hard enough, right? So it's the same kind of concept in when I build these things is you hide them from the guest view as much as possible. But if a guest is, on a roller coaster or on a ride that has that visibility, they're going to see it if they
Yeah,
try
like
to.
from their
Yeah, yeah,
vehicles.
you would definitely see it, right? You and that's all part of the challenge of building the backstage. It's not only realism, but it's realistically hiding it.
Yeah,
Oh
and
no,
that is. Oh yeah, we did find that.
that's not
the
us.
joke was that was on the map.
We did other shenanigans by draining all of this and refilling it.
Well, we needed a lot of water,
A lot of
and
water.
the interesting part of that backstage of the rapids, by the way, is that is a swimming pool.
Oh yeah, swimming pools are better water piece than the water piece.
Yeah. To get the waves, it's actually just one of the wave machines, and I think the track goes into like some invisible track pieces to almost give the effect that it will just go into that area outside
And
of a trough.
and to be clear, you could actually do it without a pool, right?
Yeah.
You can use those wave machines in any body of water in the
Yeah.
game, and it'll make them have waves.
Section I'm so glad it wasn't a bug in Longchain. That it's a feature you just have to know how to use it. And we missed some wall.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
We had a few instances of pieces going more keys and
Attached,
disappearing.
a lot of it, they get attached to
Oh, I
the
missed
stone
it.
guest
Hello,
for
Robert.
scale.
Mm.
When we delete the
Hello,
guest, we
Master.
delete a wall randomly somewhere on the other side of the map. And that happens.
And
Hello, Mariska.
Marissa.
Welcome to the stream.
Just to add on to the hours, so stage one, I think in the first couple weeks I did probably about 40 hours a week, which, yes, that's almost a second job, but that's how fixated I was to kind of get the first area finished. I think I even had some had some time of work to kind of coincide with that, fortunately. But yeah, it was quite a dedicated amount of time.
I have a question that everybody is afraid to ask. How many hours did you sleep?
I don't really keep track of that as much.
None.
Oh yeah, I should have been in the back row for this.
We can
Love-
catch up on the pre-show after.
Love this little pre-show, and never saw the view after. We've got everything. It's also what I love with the game is that you made a ride, and the view is okay, and then you ride it way later, and we have all the rest of the park, and the view are phenomenal.
That was also one of the things we were uncertain, or at least one of the pros of putting the actual illegal ride in of the launch tower, the Screaminator. The views from it was so good.
Yeah, but
It was really tough.
for one specific little hole in the ground, it was a good thing we didn't have it.
Yes.
Where I am. So.
Again, hearing these sounds probably reminds people of L37. There's a lot of crossover of like things where you're like, where did I first hear that?
Sorry. Wrong button. Wow. That's a lucky dude. Oh, I love this effect so much. And yeah, the coaster about sleepwalking demons, if I'm... I guess
Believe so. It was
Thank you all for the effort. On every moment.
yeah, so it was about that kind of people would get stuck into like sleepwalking. a lot of folklore is just really scary. Like,
Yeah.
has no chill. But yeah, like sleepwalking with ghosts behind you was, I think, the origin of this. And again, we kind of sorted that out to be a lot more kind of Spanish focused, which the name changing to De Animus, I think it was.
Yeah.
The coaster, by the way. Oh yeah, feel free. This was like kit bashing pirate pieces with some different aspects of the other themes to kind of give this almost haunted hacienda
It looks,
for the fun illustration.
and the color really give that dirty stone look, that, yeah, old stone that have been there for centuries. Go build Rapture. I know Cap did the ride, and one of you two did the queue, if it, or was it you two?
I worked on kind of putting this together, and it was always going to kind of be some kind of church or some big Gothic structure, and I needed a reason to use these hexagonal pieces. Oh yeah, look,
By
these,
a week we
these
could
are perfect.
have the perfect pieces. I'm sure Frontier knew what they were doing with those trees.
Those will be coming out in Halloween, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I still hope we're getting something spooky, like a revisit of the spooky pack. Even if I would love something else, but I'm sure maybe by September, was gonna say October, but in October the Planet Zoo to release, and I'm sure Frontier will prefer to avoid having two things releasing at the same time.
Yeah, they want to cannibalize their different IPs.
And if it's a spooky related thing, I think we could see a DLC in September, because November for a spooky DLC, spooky team DLC would be a bit of a miss.
I think the theme DLCs are kind of a harder sell, if anything, because you do need that lead time for their relevancy.
Yeah.
We did have the Christmas one last year, didn't we? Was that last year or the year before? Year one or year two?
The year before we didn't add an update because update 1 was in January, so the game was a month old. But yeah, we had the festive theme with the toy box pack. That is an incredible pack, and it's underrated.
Agreed.
Is there
a share code? There is at the moment.
I'm grabbing it right now.
Oh.
So I think there will be two versions of this part. The part that we gave to Winder for his touring, and then also subsequently, I think we'll do like an updated version with the season, actually putting the Screaminator in, and almost like a final pass.
So before we get to the all colorful area, there's the back of the area that is just as incredible in another way. Cap's backstage with the... Look at those machines.
Yeah, mental.
Oh yeah, I built those. Some things are new for this build, like the drill press, the chop saws that are right there. Other things I've built over time, just because again my park is going to have the massive backstage areas, so I've kind of pre-built some things.
Yeah, it's great. And so my dad was a concierge at the factory, and when I was little, I accompanied him for some guard tour where he was just touring the facilities to make sure everything was okay. And I can say that those machines are perfect.
They're pretty spot on.
Yeah, like this one, I'm sure I could see that in a workshop or a factory.
Yeah, nice end mill.
Hi, Mystic.
Lathe.
Welcome to the stream.
I just find pictures of them online and duplicate them.
And
this is like you make characters, I make construction equipment.
Yeah.
And I think that's the that's the main part behind this team is we all had our kind of fortes and focusing on kind of like building meritocracy.
Right.
We had the same thing with Tinsel Towers. On everyone kind of had a thing that they were known for or good at and wanted to do, and that is kind of how that project came together. Granted, with a lot less people in this instance for Las Palmas, but we each had the things we wanted to do.
Yeah. And Tinsel was a lot more. It was a collab, but with less contact. Because most of the peeps I didn't knew were in the. I knew were in the collab, but I had none interaction with them.
Yeah, that was a lesson in project managing like 11 people for me, and I'm like, do I want to be a manager or do I just want to focus on being a creative as my career? Latter.
Barcelona. So, story of this area is that the Lord Percy character, he did some fraud evasion, and the Spanish government is really not happy. And so we needed to make a monument to Spain. And so we decided to cheat a little bit and have the whole area monument to Spain architecture, inspired by Gaudí, and the story of with the pirate ship and colonization and all of that stuff with the fort and the little pirate area.
Now,
go ahead, Fog.
I was just going to say, we need to get ahead of this because this is Mrs. area, pretty much.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say the exact same thing. Like, she cooked on this so ridiculously.
Yeah. In this kind of final section, I think both Cap and I had the parts that we wanted to focus on in the form of the coaster and also in the form of the dark ride, which we'll probably see a little bit later. And that kind of was a little bit of reliance on Miss cooking, and goodness you have. This is all fantastic.
A little reliance, my butt. It was a lot of reliance. Like this section here, when every section we talk about the limitations of coaster selection, this and that. This one was different, right? This was retracking a coaster layout that they already given us.
No, that's
never done it before, and it was a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. It took a lot out of me to get it right.
Yeah, but the result is fantastic. Oh, people are actually playing.
Yeah, and this is my fish.
Yeah, my fish. just go the next one along.
Sorry.
That is your fish.
Yeah.
That is my boat.
it just when Frontier posted that thing, I was like, what in the marketing is that?
There sometimes is no rhyme or reason to it, but just vibes.
The roofs on these buildings just are incredible.
Yeah, and fun fact about those roofs is that they took me 2.5 hours to make this one. And so the truth is, is that all the roofs in the area are the same. Even this one is just 3 of them stacked together and cleaned.
But it works.
Works smart.
Yeah. And so we've got the Pesca and Pato, the duck fishing. Where we've got a little duck fishing in the game.
I love this stuff.
With the little plushies. That's when I made your plushie, Fog.
Reading the book.
Which was just a recurring joke that my character was always reading whilst you guys were doing the hard work.
Even if this scene where you're like learning how to drive the buggy, and the
Please
joke
show the book on that. Please show the book.
And also the joke about that is that you're learning how to drive on the right side because you're British.
You showed me earlier in the bush. I bailed before it got to the crash.
Yeah.
And what I tried to do with your expression is like, shh, don't tell me I'm there.
Yeah, right?
Even if it look like a thumbs up. Oops. Yeah, even if it look like a thumbs up.
And that's the craziest thing is like there's so many. We have a main arcing story with the park, right? But then we have so many little things like that that are just micro stories, and they tell a little story. And I love that. I love that about the three of us having that creative ability to do that.
Mhm.
There's
Um,
always something to see in this park.
we did have a few meetings to kind of sort out the vision. Like we actually
the
met up
brainstorm,
and was
yeah.
like, yeah, just brainstorming. It's like we think this is where it's going.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things that we wanted to do for this park that we didn't, and some of those ideas might be future things, but others also just didn't work in the theme. At one point, there was going to be a giant Giga coaster, but
Oh,
because
yeah.
we didn't get that, it's not it's not there.
I think
But-
the lift hill was there, no?
Yeah, it just went out across pretty much.
Yeah.
So
But things we do have is some of this fantastic fountain that Miss made,
Amazing
and also
fountain.
the mosaics as well.
yeah, it's with Gunter and the ship, the two mascots, roasting marshmallow in Grenadier.
I tell you, like that fountain though. Winder said it. Like, if you didn't pay attention, you'd think it was an in-game fountain.
And it's just the animatronics the statue but recolored, and had to change for glasses because of course the glass that we had were not good enough.
They're
Well-
still behind them, but actually.
No, I deleted them. Oh no, they're still being them.
No, they're still there.
And so we have those tower inspired by Parkwell in Barcelona, with those imitation of mosaic with the decals. This area was saved by decals. Because
They're saved by you.
it was a bit too ambitious to tackle such a complex theme as okay, good.
Oh,
The
toilets.
colorful Art Nouveau of Gaudi, and we didn't even have the small town set, and some of the new pieces would have been phenomenal for this area, like the Viking horn and all of that stuff.
I think
It turned out amazing though.
I've heard Jonty saying that in one of his latest videos he wants 100 new decals if possible.
Oh,
please.
yes.
I concur.
Yes.
Like that would
Yes.
really help.
I will pay for a decal pack.
You know how much more realism I can add to a backstage area with 100 more decals.
You know how many extra hundreds of thousands of pieces Cap could add as well?
Yes, yes, yes.
Here's a wall.
We don't talk about PC. No, if my PC can run it, anyone's can.
And then we'll do the scooter when we go back up, as I feel it's more organic. So we've got a brand of mine, the Barbaric Bakes.
Love it.
Why I just with some giant croissant made with marshmallow.
It's so fun.
And I got inspired thanks to the crust of the pizza you made.
That's another benefit of the collaboration. You get to see people doing odd things and
Yeah.
interesting problem solving. Oh,
Well,
they
we learned
don't
from
mind.
each other.
It's a hot day.
Care at all. Bag it all. Just doesn't care.
So this is the pirate area where we've got a broken wall. Is it broken though, or is it just? Let me check. Maybe they just added No, it's broken. Thanks, Frontier. And this one, it's broken, but in another way. Ah.
These things happen, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying during the stream. Every time they update the game, there's some piece in that pack that breaks, and they fix other. Like, it's the pirate curse.
Pirate curse. Yep.
And
That's
This is the Pirate Bay.
that's
Yeah.
a project.
at first I wanted to have floors and be the whole playground, but I got a bit overwhelmed and didn't do it. So
I think
this is
this might have been one of the final things that you built for the project, wasn't it?
yeah the parade fort on a starship, just like the well a lot of open fort is not just the Spanish one. I just wanted to build one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Turned out amazing.
there's some trampoline, a ball pit with Fox's best friend, the unicorn, like to put everywhere. Those are
Just
foam sword, like for the kids to battle each other. And of course, there's of course that would happen.
Kids gotta throw one in the water. Kids will be kids.
Yeah. Oh, I love the view from there. Should have made the cannon shoot the ball pit
Oh,
ball.
perfect timing too.
Perfect timing, yeah.
Could have been fun to have the cannon shoot the ball pit ball, but maybe not the safest thing.
It's
And
a full
then
ball.
we've
be
got
fine.
the parade ship team with Spanish color and a sail. Like it's the weakest flat ride I think I ever did, teaming wise.
But I think it's okay though because it's surrounded by a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It didn't need to have a bunch of extra stuff on it.
And so El Draco, the RMC, where we had the facade with the rocks, and the deadline was that night of that day, and I just took the rock and I copy paste them everywhere, and we forgot the path. Oops.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, if you look closely, it's just the same cluster of white rocks. Like you can see shlook every time.
Mhm.
Just rotated and scaled down. And then I added the random colored bits when we can see them. Just because you guys had made the facade of the teaming, and then was like, the deadline for the right POV is near, we need something. And it took me like 30 minutes.
Which is an interesting point. We were meant to be handing this on the Sunday when the workshop went down. That
Yeah.
was meant to be the end of
I'm so happy the
this
workshop
particular
went down.
section. And because of that, we had to kind of get access back into the park. Because this is all on like collaboration parks,
Okay,
we didn't
that
have the latest version.
was faster than before.
So thankfully, Miss was able to jump on and just sort this out for the RMC at POVs.
Yeah. But
And I'm sure we'll need to talk about the serpent and the dragon that's moving around and maybe where that's from after the POV here.
And that extra week, really, I don't think all the adventure map section would have been as well executed if we had that extra week.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone's favorite area?
I was just thinking. I don't know if I don't know.
That's tough. Yeah, I think there's a lot of kind of sections of all of the areas that we really like. It's kind of it's like trying to find a favorite food kind of thing. I think I like multiple.
I think for me it's the western area just before it, because it's where I started.
Yeah, it is. That's probably one of the highlight areas of the park for me. Is just because that's so picturesque. But then there's so many details in all three of these key areas that I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, has anyone watched Dragon Tales? I have not. How about you guys?
Dragon Tales?
My children watched it. I'm a bit older.
I don't think I have. No, I missed that, I think.
Me too.
I was on like the Rugrats resets, Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Tom and Jerry, all of that stuff. I think I missed Dragon Tales. But speaking of dragons, Miss, where is this from?
So Oh, he got a mustache. uh, so, the dragon is a remnant. I made him a blueprint. So, in December of 2 years ago, I started a water park. I never finished that water park, and there was the wave machine was at this dragon facade, and so I had him lying around in my blueprints, and we gave him a little lift to fit the area. We copied the tail all over the place, and it created like the waving dragon that with that incredible lift tail. It looks so good. You did such a good job, Cap.
Oh, thank you. RMCs, you got to have the iron lift. Like if you don't have it, it just doesn't look right to me. That allows for, again, the realism. You know, a steeper ascent. You can have the over 90-degree, drop beyond vertical. Although this one here is not quite. I think it's 90 exactly.
Yeah, and the view from where we're in there, like we either see this. I consider this the Winnie of this side, and this the Winnie of that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those kind of things to draw your attention were quite important as well.
Sightlines.
Yeah,
exactly.
And
it's always something to head to.
Okay, before we go to that whole thing, let's continue. I would like to highlight this little retaining wall, the first architecture of Cap.
Yeah. I used track architecture for the first time.
One of us.
Building a wall.
So, for those who don't know, track architecture is using the in-game tracks to make architecture, and the name.
Now, just a disclaimer, to do that, though, you do have to have the no track limits mod.
There are some applications that require you to have mods or even like the extended track limits to kind of manipulate the track a little bit more than you can. These particular ones either side is the I think the Deep Ocean Explorer tracked ride, which cannot go 90 degrees on its own, which means that this is done by the mods, but makes really nice walls of organic shapes and sizes like that.
This would have been a pain to make with the regular methods.
Oh, I've done it. It is.
Yep. That's why it's 500,000 pieces, Cap. You need more roller coasters.
Yeah.
Let's go to the maintenance building. Another of my favorite place in the whole area.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be selfish, but this is probably one of my favorite places. I love maintenance buildings, and I just love having that realism, that detail, to make it look like it's lived in, right? Like people eating from Senior Chips.
That fish smell.
And why does this train smell of fish and chips?
But I really enjoy building these kind of bits and pieces, and it's stuff that most people don't see, right? And to be fair, it's hard to get reference footage and images of these places because a lot of parks don't let you take pictures of them.
Yeah, and can also understand for security reasons that I don't want to show the technical place.
Where all the tools are located and all that, yeah.
So a lot of this is just me thinking, how would it be in real life? How would they, have a maintenance bay, a storage area for the coasters?
And I never been into one of those buildings. Maybe it's not realistic at all. Maybe there's something we don't know about. But when I look at it, that I saw the rail with the crane and all of that, I feel like it's taken from a real place.
Yeah.
Even if it could be the most inaccurate thing possible, but
it's pseudo-realism at the end of the day. It's what we think
there
exists.
It feels real. That's what matters. And with the first aid, where it just one of the big aquatic crate with some text, and it.
Yeah.
And what I love, the detail I love the most is the eye wash station. Just for how accurate that would be with all the project, the product
safety.
and
safety. There's chemicals, and you got to be careful with that stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
Oil spills sometimes.
Just
yeah,
grab some sand from the beach.
Yeah.
And what I love is that this building is basically invisible. If you watch it from Gazio, beside from when you arrive, you don't see the building.
Go away green. That is the color of maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do we do soft one before the big one?
I think we'll do soft ones, and we'll build up to the
So
build up to Esson and Pekenna.
Another bit of architecture.
Mhm.
You love your architecture.
Oh,
I
I'm
added
addicted. That was Cat putting the
added
rail on the extra bit.
that. Yep.
Oh.
Make funny ones.
Yep. That is one thing when there's time pressure. Some things you forget to do.
Unfortunately.
Thankfully, there were some funny ones on there already, but it's
But that's also
wanted to make new ones.
The charm of the game, because even if Kingdom, there was some lamps that were a bit floating into the ground, and some parrot flat that broke in not this update but the one before, and I only noticed that they broke because someone did a tour. Finessing did a tour of the park, and I look at the piraterie and I'm like, why are the flags floating?
Fog, did you want to talk about why you named it Soft Ones?
The origin,
story behind it?
I can do. It's the origin of the Soft Ones name came from a joke that was made in the group WhatsApp when we went to Blackpool. This is once again a good nice moment. The group splits of people who wanted to ride Icon and queue up for about 40 minutes, and also some people who were not too fussed. There was the Wallace and Gromit ride, so I had not done that and really wanted to go and do that. So I was in the Soft Ones group, as it was called. So that text of us all standing on this this precipice looking down into the Icon queue was sent. And a funny bit of karma is immediately after that Icon broke down. So the retort went back to Stuck Ones.
Right.
And, thankfully, the ride came back up not too long after, so we all had a laugh and all was well. But it was just quite amusing for the back and forth and the trade of that, and I thought commemorate that in the form of a dessert place. A lot of these things have just been in my mind, and I've been stewing on them for a while. Like the idea of making another L37 type experience, and also that trip that happened a good few weeks, if not a month or so, before the trip, before this project. But yeah, this.
Do you want to say anything before we can keep be serious because the ride is so funny?
How do we explain this?
Chaos.
I know.
I think
You guys remember the story of Grenadier that we explained?
Yep.
We did our own take of that with a bit of overkill propaganda, I'm gonna say.
I think that's a fair way to put it. A couple shout outs to Mineral for the music, and also Rally Mitep for just being chill with me turning around to him. It's like, can we make a really bad, can we make something cringe, basically? And I think that's all I really need to say for the moment.
And the community was down to help.
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Always ready.
There we go.
Welcome to It's a Small Grenadier.
It's the greatest dark ride ever.
Yeah. Grenadier!
I was so excited to see who would do it first.
We just started doing it during the live stream as well.
Yeah. Grenadier! So we start with the village being flooded.
Yep, didn't happen.
Mystic is saying, should I be concerned? Yes.
Yes. Run. So we were just kind of twisting the narrative a little bit of saying, we are the good guys. We drained Grenadier. We didn't drain the reservoir. We saved the village.
With me stuck on the float up there. Grenadier! And it gets in your head.
I know. That's why you should be concerned, Mystic. This is not leaving you.
That's why I don't have any volume right now.
And Fog reading a book again.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we're doing all the work. He's reading the book. That's how it worked out. Ugh. Scary.
So, how do we explain that we broke a wall that we weren't meant to destroy?
I think we keep a bit quiet on that one for the moment.
Yeah, you are nothing.
But don't worry.
I will point out, during a live stream, I laughed so hard when Winder said, and we have our heroes.
And Fog.
I am reading relevant things. The book that I'm reading is The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Yeah. Oh, this is such an amazing thing.
Oh, and I love this. One thing is that... Oh yeah, I will talk about that.
With beans, like, so let's get this tin out the way. We've got the forks going there. We're doing all right. Those sparks going up, like, so there we go. Everything. Oh, it's a pot. Beans on toast, man. Oh, let's have this. You don't even have cheese on yet. Let's get that.
Add one. Didn't have a skip button. Jeez.
No. That was all made in After Effects, by the way. None of that existed.
I bet.
Remix.
Love it. Shit, doing okay. Don't worry, Dave. I was part of this collab, and I still don't understand either.
Yeah, that's probably how you describe it. 3 question marks.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So there's something I wanted to say before I started to burst into laughing. This scene inspired me for the dark ride in my Fanciful Oak project.
Oh, goodness.
For
Okay.
the silent scene. But
This
gosh,
scene inspired you, you said.
how
It's the hard style that we put in for the Dutchies, right? Yeah.
how am I supposed it was the first thing I've seen done in a park? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy mess, like forgetting the Art of War and us fixing the town and all. And gosh, when I saw that plan for the first time, I swear have Cap and then me stuck up there, I was like, what is he going to make? Anyway, before
Anyway, propaganda aside. I think you nailed it in one with that word.
So this is a small grenadier with a gift shop. Because of course, what's good propaganda if that's not merch?
You got to have profit with propaganda.
Remind me of that one peculiar Disney ride. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
You found the inspiration.
And if you translate the name, it's a small grenadier.
Yeah. According to Google Translate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we don't guarantee accuracy.
Yeah, it's. I think it also had to bad guys arc. Like we're so bad that we use Google Translate instead of paying a Spanish local to tell us if the name are good or not.
Yeah, I would say so. Like we definitely benefited from the input of like SP Ridley and some of the other people. They got places to.
They got their samples.
They got places to be. We kind of relied on a good number of people to kind of help out, but it is a case of you don't want to bother them too much. So
how much of them are we?
I was going to say, why are they all grouped together like that? We need to have a
There are so many in recording cinematics.
I dropped 100 of them.
Yeah, I've fired about 80 of them.
They drop an hero operation was great, but that security scream room changed my life.
We're not talking about that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, the LRD. Wait, oh yeah, the LRD are very bad. They?
Oh, they've unfortunately been a little bit.
Night. So the Westerner where I started.
Mm. So this was the second part of the park that we wanted to tackle, and in that kind of classic Disney blueprint, you usually have a Western area or like a frontier land kind of thing.
Well, I think we decided on Western because we thought it's simple.
Yeah,
this was the team at this point, and it was a smaller area, and I think all three of us had some real life stuff going on where we just couldn't dedicate the amount of time.
And we still made this.
And it turned out incredible.
Well, one thing is that Western is one of the easiest things to get it look right.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can just spam some rock for the most part, make it orange, and we have half the area done. So, because we are bad guys, bandita pizza with pineapple on the pizza.
Oh.
And a cheese crust. But it's pineapple cheese.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Pineapple stuffed crust is a new level of diabolical nature.
God.
And she really wanted pineapple. Her hair is made of pineapple. But yeah, so we have the filler facade. There's nothing interesting about them, it's just a filler. And
but
then
that was one of those that you just dropped in and was like, oh yeah, this is done. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's solved.
Yeah. And this is the orange pineapple cheese.
Yeah. Oh.
We are bad guys.
Yeah.
And we have the little playground, my playground kit that I use every time. With, of course, that's very important, which are accessible. I forgot the word, I'm sorry. Swing, yeah. Where they
like
can...
compliant design kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. I think they just need to grab the two things, and when they pull on one, it...
Right.
Wham! Okay.
Wow.
That was highly teleporting technology there. So yeah,
the lab is doing other stuff now. Sorry.
It's important to have something for everyone. And we have the boots, the sign boots that I always use in the most cheeky way.
What is the mindset behind the boot? The boot boots.
Yeah. It's just that we have the sign, and it's a great filler for space in Western area.
It's Western, that's why you have the boots, man.
Yeah. And don't worry, those cactus are mostly fake.
Yes.
Right. They're foam cactus, right?
But they will be incredibly hot to the touch because they've sat out in the sun for so long.
Yeah. And
maybe in the future we can add some sunshades. We did do some retro stuff later on, like adding a toilet to the room and air conditioning to other
Yeah.
places.
and one thing that I love is that how the church is like it's the backdrop of the Western area, like it's the town
It
church.
fits,
Yeah.
right? It fits. Yep.
So, where do we have this my first flat ride in the park, where I think it's one of my best flat ride I've ever made, with the water feature and all.
This was the weenie of this part of the park for a good amount of time before you started putting bigger roller coasters and the parachute drop in the background.
Yeah.
This kind of thing to walk to, like an elevated chair swing, was the concept, and you just absolutely nailed it with a really nice design. I think you streamed this as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that was my first stream as well with in the project. I love the rock with a gradient from orange to blue, and I want to show them something. It's the aquatic rock, and what I found out is that if you want the gradient but not the glow, if the first color is the glowing color, so if I put a white, it will glow. But if we have a dark color, even at night, it doesn't glow.
Right.
It's very and if we look, there's a good example with the color are inverted. If we invert the color, the rock doesn't glow as much.
On the ones that I placed, can you sound?
Well, I copied those rocks as well, so it's not like
And I will say that kind of, I saw you do that gradient in another project, so it was quite literally a case of like, can we steal that for this?
Right.
Yeah, so I used this idea of the thermal pools 3 times now. So there was the first time in Nebula Adventura, where I used the glowing because it was an island planet, but I wanted to have those, inspired by the pools in the Yellowstone National Park. Then there's this time, and in my Fanciful Oak, where the pools are using a gradient, but those are supposed to be sulfuric pools, so a bit more glowy and dangerous. So, after we have the Hot Air Emporium, probably be Hot Air Emporium with that.
No, I'll own it. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's funny.
And that building is just phenomenal. Like, it looked like it could burst at any time with all the balloon inside, and this looked like a face.
It does. I didn't realize that, but it does.
Oh, I'm so tired of having so much balloon.
When I logged in and seeing the balloons moving, I was just like, "This is genius."
Yeah, you're a madman, Fog.
They're basically just all on springs. I just duplicated it a bunch.
Yeah, but it's still just an amazing effect. Like the buildings bursting at the seams,
It's like
so
bubbling kind of thing. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this.
Waterfall, right? Yes, we were talking about it, and we used it. We've got some wave pool under it to make the water move. Yeah. We have the second dark ride I made, the parachute drop.
This
using
skin,
that technique that you made, Fog.
Yeah. This skin for that was incredible. The ride skin you did for this was just perfect.
This is so good.
And one thing that I tried is that to break the shape of the ride with clearance is fine, don't worry. This platform, where just a copy paste of the one that you had in your Western assets. And I just copied it, adapted to the ride. But the clearance is hella fine.
Oh yeah.
But
it's fine,
breaking the shape of the ride really helped to make it look a bit more like a teamed ride and not just a ride.
It's more unique, and I kind of make the comparison of just a normal topspin that you'd see, and then like Talakan or Toxicator, where they have things put on to make them visually different and add to the ride experience. So what you've done there is really good to kind of make this more unique and maybe even a better sum of parts.
Okay, from one big tower to another, what is that ride model again?
This is I think a Mauer X car.
Oh,
I'll double check that.
yeah, with the... don't even know how to call that element.
The spinny drop.
Yeah, spinny drop.
A lot of this, a lot of the models of this type of manufacturer are mostly just simple, more simple kind of rides, which have almost like a double zero or a zero loop that will kind of end halfway up the lift hill.
Yeah, just
And,
a no, basically.
And there are a few which kind of go a little bit further into like launching. I know that there are a couple. There's at least one in Europe, and this was just something that I wanted to build for a good while. And a lot of things in this project was just a realization of those types of projects that
Yeah,
you then get a place for them.
and that station building, you did such a good job. And did give you enough time to make it, since you had to adapt to that massive mineshaft tower.
Which, to be honest, I'm glad you made that. You definitely saved me a bit of time. What a view there!
Yeah.
That was perfect timing.
It was.
It's
Not
so
Mauer
the Mauer,
Skyloop. Ah,
yeah, Mauer Skyloop is the model which does the couple loops.
it's been for quite a while. Good. And with the doors for protection, since the car does a pass through.
I do. While we do the ride, I just need to remember who's the credit for that. By the way, just give me a sec.
Oh
I
wow,
got
the view
inspired.
is mind bending. Oof. Gosh, that coaster.
Ustedes son los nuevos sheriffs del pueblo. Esta basura, si lo ven, tienen toda la autoridad para detener.
So, a little acknowledgement in for the gates. I was watching a video by Drew Designs for his Project Mania, and I think we had a short discussion about what he was doing with basically these gates that would go down, and because the coast is passing through at such a speed, I kind of got inspired by that and creatively stole it, let's say. But yeah, his rides are really worth checking out if you for after the stream, of course.
Looks so amazing, Jay's freaking awakening, so full of fun, amazing surprise on every corner. Yeah.
Ustedes son los nuevos sheriffs del pueblo. ¿A quién buscamos hoy? A este tipo, esta basura. Si lo ven, tienen toda la autoridad para detenerlo y llevarlo a la justicia, junto con quien ande con él.
These extra angles you're catching are absolutely killing me, by the way.
That's the kind of stuff I like to do in Theme Park. So, do we start with the shooting ride or the...
Oh, that is a good question. I think we maybe start with the bandits, and then because you'll see a lot more of the sheriffs after.
Yeah, so the station that I did also in a flash, where just some planks, some wall, and some lamps. Let's go.
I think a lot of these are the main value that we had with the time limits is you don't really have as much time to second guess yourself. You need to make decisions.
Ooh, clearance seems a bit short, I realize.
Si lo ven,
Ah, it's
tienen toda
fine.
la autoridad para detenerlo y llevarlo ante la justicia.
It's like the one at Knott's Berry. Sit down. Sit down.
Allá afuera se pone intenso.
Oh, and I've got the ship.
Oh,
Let's go.
remind me to notice that for the cinematics.
Right.
Unstable mine. I love that we can zoom with the.
With the right camera, yeah.
Hello, my love. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Lily's there. Say hello to Lily.
Meow.
Meow.
Ustedes son los nuevos sheriffs del pueblo.
She didn't like
Oh,
your
viewpoint.
grammar in that. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. Got distracted. Sorry. Good thing we are doing the ride 2 times. Little love. Yeah, come here. Dang dang.
The noises are also one of the best parts.
Whee! I'm just thinking of something very niche and very specific. I hope the laser ride is not bad for the eyes of the guest in the other ride. Imagine getting blinded because you chose the wrong
Oh.
side.
Just they're shooting lasers at you.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best stuff for the eye.
We give them glasses at the start
Yeah,
of the
but-
ride.
3D glasses.
To make it worse.
Oh my gosh, you're so dumb. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. Gosh, the alignment. I don't like the alignment. Oh, no, it's good. What are you doing with my cup?
Double down. Gotta love double
Yeah.
down.
Surprisingly, it has to be done with no track limits. We
Yeah.
haven't got that built into game, unfortunately.
Oh. For me, I was like, yeah, this seems like a vanilla thing. It doesn't look outrageous. Okay, let's do the other side.
Are you going to try the shooting ride?
Yeah, that's why I'm in a...
A este tipo, esta basura,
where is it?
tienen toda la autoridad para detenerlo y llevarlo ante la justicia, junto con quien han de poner.
Under the
there.
second...
Allá afuera
Yeah.
se pone intenso.
Okay, we've got 25 seconds to... How bad do you think I will be?
I'm just going to get up a target of a score. Just give me a second.
Oh, imagine if we could connect a Wiimote to the screen like we're pointing.
Oh god.
Play it in VI.
I would need 2 of them with as many targets there are on this thing.
Let's go.
My favorite mascot.
Juguéis. Ustedes son los nuevos sheriffs del pueblo. ¿A quién buscamos hoy? A este tipo, esta basura. Si lo ven, tienen toda la autoridad para detenerlo y llevarlo ante la justicia, junto con quien ande con él. Suerte, sheriff. Allá afuera se pone intenso.
Me thinking of the logistic of the target on the water. I love
The
those
target
little
on-
sequence you made. Those are so fun. You're inspiring me to redo a shooting ride with that one.
This was a long time coming. I really wanted to mess about with something like this, and just that once we got access to the shooting ride again, I really
Get drenched.
nice. I wanted to kind of make this combination, and I'm happy that it's kind of almost fully realized in this one.
Shooting it, you gotta shoot back. There you go.
Boom.
Get him.
There we go.
Yeah.
Quick, quick, quick! Oh, I wanted to drench them.
Right, some of the most important targets here.
Yeah, we made...
The windy saloon. Is she gonna shoot it to the left? Now you gotta blow them up.
Yeah,
On the
right.
ground. There,
Boom!
there you go. Got it.
Ah!
There are a lot of targets.
A
Yeah.
lot of targets.
Well, the only stingray I made had not a lot of target. The one where you clean the ocean. It's more of a dark ride with some target than a shooting ride. And
Oof, got drenched.
the revenge,
Fought back.
the revenge of the
The
bandits,
yeah, dumping water on you, or the bandits for dumping water on them.
And that was always going to be like the finale of it. Kind of they fight back. You did very well. The score to beat was 4,720.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did terrible on it. I was watching. I think she's a sniper, man. Like, I'm just spamming trying to hit things, you know.
It's got to be the combo, really.
Yeah. Okay. And before I forget, why we have one of those in there? No, that wasn't what I wanted to show. The backstage area.
Industrial air conditioner to cool that building. It's a large building, so it's gonna need some serious.
So cool.
And then this would be an access path. People don't think about this when you build roller coasters.
No, I
Say
don't.
the roller coaster stalls somewhere. They have to have a way to get the machines back, the cranes back to pull the coaster along the track. So you that's the kind of stuff that, you know, I think Fogg is starting to think about when he builds things.
I still need to learn a lot about coaster. I won't promise anything that I know I won't be able to keep up.
I've talked to people in various discords, and some of them actually work in the industry, and that was one of the things that was pointed out to me in my park, was that if you have a coaster, there has to be some type of cherry picker vehicle that can pull the train along in case there's a stall. I mean, perfect example, if you look at the new, that new drift coaster, the Fast and the Furious coaster.
Yeah.
There, if you look at the construction of that, there's actually a concrete pad that was placed with a vehicle called a cherry picker, a lift, that's permanently on it. It'll never leave that space, and it's just for the purpose of, if there's ever an issue, it's there.
Yeah, whether they need to pull it along or potentially just take the train off.
Right.
Oh, he's actually using it.
Bye, Wonky. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Wonky.
Thank you, Wonky.
Just one hidden detail of the Battle for Grenadier is the 3 cacti at the top.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 cacti.
I don't know what you see. I see 3 cacti there.
yes, definitely.
And now we have 2 buildings left, an arcade and the best building in the wall area. And quite a nice view. With the rock that is about to look like it could fall at any time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's very Wile E. Coyote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's keep the best for last. The arcade. No guns inside, except Gunter. And so we just had arcade, and I made a very 1880s typical floor that was very, very common in the arcade room in the 1880s.
Yeah, that's great. I love the floor.
And with some full chandelier. The first time I added cable to the roof.
Yep, you felt obligated.
Yeah, and it's what I love with this project is that each other pushed us. Like, we wanted to reach the level of each other. So we saw something and we were like, okay. Like, for example, Cap is the master of realism. Fog and I were trying to be better at realism just so that we...
Save him time as much, you know? It's like, don't worry about adding it. We'll add it for you, kind of thing.
Tiny cowboyan. So yeah, we have the gift shop with some Easter egg, we have the ships, the plushes of ourselves, and we even have a Ready Ren camel plushes.
And there is a little khaki, the cactus from
Yeah,
from another park in universe.
and then we have a two-piece lamp. As the
It's
floor
so
carpet.
amazing, though. It's two pieces, but
good.
it's such a good piece together.
Atos floor carpet mats at my daycare back in 1994. Did we just saw up? You okay?
Oh,
He
okay.
wants to play.
Pigeon ball. Meow.
How many tokens for birdseed?
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
he has permission to do that. Don't worry.
All Ace Arcade. Where we have, yeah. It's funny that we have a sign with a deck of cards and we have no game with cards in there.
right.
And yeah, we've got the toilet. And
Future
I want,
DLC.
I
Casino
want,
pack.
yeah, I want to look at this toilet for one single reason. Even if we try to reach its other level on the different skill that of the overall team, this is my best I do as toilets. When we get in there, you'll see the best that Cap can do as toilets. Well, is it your best or is it your average?
I think it's just the standard toilet that I do. I think that some of the stuff in here is I love the sinks that I
Wow.
made.
The sign is. To be honest, it's because I know the pieces to an absurd level, but this look like it's one pieces, like this wall panel with the two things and
Oh, I wish it was one piece.
like this look like it's one pieces. So the streaming skillet.
Yeah, my major contribution to this section was the restaurant, the high class steakhouse kind of restaurant for the adults of the area, right? One thing gets looked over so
The
much is
kids
the
get the
blinds.
pineapple pizza.
Yeah, the kids get pineapple pizza, the parents get the steak, right, and the brisket. One thing a lot of people didn't notice is even on the windows, the blinds are all
Yeah.
piece by piece.
Oh,
Very
no.
different. Every one of them are different.
I didn't notice that.
I didn't
Right.
notice.
Like
Oh
this
my gosh.
entire build, all of the walls except for in the back, the breeze block walls are custom. They're not in-game walls.
Again, the tree.
You know,
That's
Yeah, the three hats representing all three of us. But then, yeah, bathrooms. The walls in here are individual tiles. If you click on it, you'll see it's actual tile wall.
oh yeah.
Absolutely nutty.
COVID power grill lol. That's amazing. Someone know what's good. But yeah. And
then even the
those are
floors.
the aquatic doors, no?
Yep, aquatic door flipped over with some grout in the middle.
Yeah, and so we have those toilets that look really great, even if a bit depressing with the lighting and the...
Utilitarian.
Yeah, exactly. We have those
job.
toilets where look at the level of detail. And then you have my level of toilet. Yeah, it's about the same, so
Yeah, it's the same. Same. It's not the same level. But the one thing is adding the fans. Fog suggested adding the fans just to add movement because
Oh, yeah.
gamers don't look up.
Mhm.
So a lot of the details in a lot of my builds they don't get noticed, like the air ducts and all that, the conduit, even on the ceiling way up there. There's conduit for all of the lights, and I just again realism. You
I
know,
think
I want
it's
this to feel like somewhere you can actually be.
like I was gonna say. I think it's the thing you don't notice them when they are there, but you will notice if they are not there.
Yeah. Yeah, your brain recognizes that it's something you see normally. So
And then the
Of
kitchen
course.
with the golden
This is-
spatula
Yeah, this is nuts.
and the little
SpongeBob
lamps.
works here.
Oh, you forgot the drain for the sink. Oh no, Cap. It's not realistic.
I'm sorry. I'll have to add that with a decal.
And we've got Henry.
Henry.
What the
Henry the
story behind Henry?
The story behind Henry is I made him for King's Walk. And this was after riding the Big Dipper when I did the trip to basically just ride some roller coasters in the UK, but also do some research for a Blackpool Pleasure Beach kind of inspired park. On the Big Dipper, they had Henry the Hoover just on the platform on the other side.
Okay.
And I took a video of it and was like, I'm gonna have to remake Henry the Hoover for realism.
For realism.
Yeah,
And he's shown up in loads of other parks now. I think Silver Sands for Mineral, and there's a few others that I'll save time naming because we're looking at the sous vide and the grills here. It's so good.
The level of detail.
We don't want to talk about Pete Scout.
I want to talk about Page Count. Let's do a quick. Wait, I will just do it this way because there's some maybe things below that.
Mhm.
Let's
okay.
the path. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, even if we reduce the rock work, we reduce that. Okay, we are at about. Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount of pitches.
You feel it though. When you look in its general
Yeah.
direction, you're like, where did a couple frames go?
Good thing my
okay,
PC is
that's
the
not
best.
even down to like the individual boards on the outside on the front.
Yeah, the walls.
Yeah,
No, they're individual boards placed with different colors and different sizes to give it that custom feel.
It's madness, and I love it.
what I like is
Even
that
these-
you have the grid pieces behind. So even if the LODs were bad, we will still have the building.
Even the ductwork on that smoked meat building on the top, that's custom ductwork because the ductwork in game can't get small enough.
Yeah, if we
That's art pieces, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
it's-
difference is minuscule, but to me it made a difference. Like it had to be smaller.
When you don't use the scaling mod, you do custom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is my pitch to Frontier. Give us unlimited scaling as an advanced option for us builders. Please.
Yeah, even if it's like we would have to go to sandbox setting
Yeah.
and maybe
Yeah. That's true.
park settings,
Yeah,
and that
and
it's-
give it a tick box that says unlimited scaling.
and that you don't and things like invisible track, but it's only available in sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you when you load certain parks, you can have certain settings enabled. So if
Yeah.
you're loading this one and we have it, you could potentially have it automatically.
Because the park already store all of those. All of those are already park dependent.
That to me would be
And there's room for more. So if it was like track ride setting and we have extended track limit and extended even more track limit, invisible track
Yeah.
at another
limited-
toggle.
yeah. Basically, all of the mods that are out there that are for quality of life
Mhm.
and just more freedom and creation would be amazing if they put it in the game.
And as long as it's like the least invasive
Well, yeah,
version
By-
for them to implement, I think that's
Right.
the best option.
like I think by default it's off, right? And only advanced users know how to turn it on, or not know how to, but will turn it on.
And it would help also say that it won't break any older parks because it's just a setting that will be off by default. Miss!
It's
But
fine.
there
is-
It's attached to the fence.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, that's the rail. That's okay. That's okay. That's where we throw trash at. It's okay.
Yeah. Down the hill.
Down the hill.
No, I am not
What's
answering that.
Oh, I'm doing.
No, let him ring.
Oh, you don't want to hear that phone call?
Oh yeah, it's
I think it's
the
critical,
point of no
right?
return. I think.
Yeah.
Because to give
It's
context,
the teaser for what's a
Yeah, it's the PNR for sure.
the tour is almost done, and then there's this Falcon.
Hola, Mr. Winder. Listen carefully. I need your help. I am a pawn in a game of evil chess that Team Overkill are playing. I have discussed with my lawyer, and he said if I can get the footage of the secret underground lab, I could enter witness protection. It's high security, so I reckon you're gonna have to sneak in. There's a hidden path to the left of the smoking area. Make an excuse to get some distance and sneak down that path. I'm counting on you.
Okay, and let's put that in the back
Shenanigans.
of our mind while we do the,
Yep.
the rest of the tour.
What was so incredible though when we did the tour with Winder, he again instantly went into that role. He played the part, and it was so incredible.
Yeah,
Like
it's like already. It's like I should take a break, and we're like, no, come with us.
right.
We're
We want
almost
to show
done.
you
You
the
can take a
museum.
break. Look, can you say that name, Fog? Because I won't.
Yeah, Museo de Recuerdos Históricos de la Granadilla Medieval.
So, the museum where we've got the fundraiser pig, where you have to put minimum 50 euros, or your firstborn child, because I think we could have a kid in there. And we have a little gift shop with the
They're fine.
yeah. So I wanted to have those guys for the immersion, like they roam around and would be nice. But for some reason, no.
But did we disconnect the path? Is that why they're frozen like that?
I think
Pretty
it's
much,
because
yeah.
it's in a staff zone, but there's no ride, no facilities, nothing.
Oh, okay. I just say they're surveying. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
They had the other free sample.
Oh wow, the light is so dramatic. So you can see that brick wall, and then it stopped for some reason. Brick wall we weren't supposed to destroy, but don't worry, the evil bulldozer that destroyed it, like they even destroyed it on the miniature.
the mini bulldozer took it out on the model
Yeah.
as well.
But don't worry, team. Okay, found it.
Remember, we're the good guys.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And the true good guys, we couldn't have done anything without him. Team Underkill. So
I'll be honest, though, this museum is one of my favorite buildings in the park as well. I just love that it really feels like a high class historical museum.
Yeah, with the dig site that I found when doing the foundation, and the waterfall fountain,
Yep, I love the water going over here.
and just
Well, originally, Fog. Originally, we were going to have bathrooms
Oh yeah,
below the glass,
I forgot about that.
so people could look down.
I think I vetoed that potentially. I remember as much.
and we have the magnificent case that you made, Cap,
Again, high end. Got that look.
with some Viking helmets because they from Spain.
We're on holiday.
The
They're
illusion
everywhere, hanging out.
is perfect. And then the best thing that ever came out of Planet Coaster 2.
The Oscar nominated
Grenadier.
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 Grenadier. Grenadier.
Now, I think we made this in a Discord call, and
Yeah.
I made this in Canva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
you made
we
made
me
it like the worst way
cracking.
possible.
oh, it was purposefully bad.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
Like-
favorite one is the one where it says "Wish you were here." And it shows the porta johns.
Yes.
That's my favorite one. I laughed so hard when I seen that.
All of these effects are just no effort was put into.
Right there. My favorite one.
My favorite is this one because
It's office. It's like the end. Nope.
like it looked like you asked the intern to do it.
Exactly. That was the vibe that we were trying to go for.
But
Just-
the intern that you already stopped his contract, so it's like, yeah, I'm doing that, but in the worst way possible because I don't care for you.
You know,
And some foreshadowing with the explosion at the end, some masterful foreshadowing.
I was gonna say that we didn't know what the plan was when you made that video, but having the little airplane
Yeah, and the explosion.
and explosion, it all ties in together.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
actually. Whoops. this
Yeah,
was
that's
done.
a happy accident, bro.
This was done before we even needed to put together something to
Right.
for stage 3, which was like an escape vehicle, basically.
We didn't know, right?
So we had the side quest of renovating Grenadier. The only issue is that we did that, and we were like maybe 12 hours before the deadline. It was about to get night for me, and we were with Cap in a call, and I was like, "What if we don't renovate the village, but we start the renovation?" And this took us.
Show the process.
And I was building. Cap was making blueprint that he sent me at the same time, and we made this. This with the little toilet. First realistic blueprint.
Hmm.
Whee! And and then we have this house that's being renovated, but we just removed the weed and added some scaffolding. And we have some tools.
And we actually got commended for not finishing.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best part. We've got
ran
the
out of
praise
time.
as it's such a good idea, and you
Right,
did a
and it
great
was-
work, and we're just like, we removed some
And we're
weed.
sitting there laughing because it was last minute panic from you and I.
Yeah, it was just we procrastinated the thing so much that we had to do a last minute idea. That's it.
Well, this was at the same time we were building the western area, and there was
Mhm.
as much as it's a simple theme, we went, of course, overkill.
Yeah,
And
look
it
at
took
that.
a lot of
Two.
our time.
2 weeks. Usually,
Yeah,
I take 2 to 3 months for one area.
Yeah, I mean, so we last minute hours left. We're like, what are we gonna do with this? And thankfully, you and I, we just kind of hammered it out and did the best we could. And yeah, we got commended. I love that.
I forget where I was for this because I was.
Yeah, you were.
You were
I was
out
able to-
and planning to come back to the night. Do I need to stop and relaunch the ride because I think
No, that's totally fine. That's as expected.
because the car ride was broken, it was already in that position.
Oh yeah, that's intended.
Okay, but
So
when I started there, it was already in position and couldn't use it.
oh okay. Yeah, actually, set them to closed on both of them. I think you're correct on that
I need to
because
close.
I'll need to explain what on earth is going on with these on how I can force the state of the rides, and it will make sense once we do. But
Yeah,
um,
how are those mechanics just pause? So the thing is that we planned them to roam the area, and it just I took them, I plopped them, and I was like, yeah, and oh yeah, it doesn't have a work zone, but yeah, when it got the work zone, they stopped working. But yeah, that was the effect that was supposed to happen. So do we start the madness?
I think so. It's I think we covered a lot of. There were a couple final bits on the museum. This was the track architecture around the top, and also wanting to keep Winder out of Grenadier proper.
Oh yeah.
So
So
AFK woman. I'm sorry.
So
all good.
because of the Grenadier movie and things you'll discover if you haven't watched the. I'm gonna say it now. If you haven't watched that Winter Tour, you stop the stream right now, and you watch the VOD later.
Yeah.
Because
There will be two ways to watch this. You got Windows VOD, you've got this currently, and then there's also going to be a video which is going to take ages to edit of like what on earth we're doing.
And we're gonna have to redo an intro because I realize I don't have the first 20 minutes. It's okay.
Say again, sorry? We're going to have to do what?
So I pressed the button 2 times instead of 1, and I realized 20 minutes later.
Oh, got you.
And so
okay.
We're gonna need to redo at least an intro, and then we'll just don't have the hotel, but it's okay. We just record an intro
we can sort pickups. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah.
The main thing is for the stream right now, and
Yes.
keeping it rolling.
So if you haven't left the stream and don't want to be spoiled, then it's too bad for you because Greenmo guys is good. He's going away. I don't know what that was.
Just single him out, and I thought his mohawk was cool. So this is the beginning on when things go thoroughly off the rails. That phone call is the info hazard. Now Winder knows too much, and
also at this point he's alone. Like we left him, and he's on his own.
We're off comms by this point. So he's been talking to us for the better part of a good few hours, and now nothing. He is on his own, almost exploring what is now essentially an adventure map.
Yeah, that you made in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Meow. What is it, meow?
So
I'm filming, my love.
You have to go so deep to get to the Vista point that we wanted to kind of have you emerge to.
The craziest view. The reveal is... I consider this reveal on the same level of when you discover the sphere in Portal 2.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't copyrighted and risky, the music of the sphere would have been perfect there.
It's just this ridiculous moment.
And
it is. I'm sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
With the glare and wow.
And this was orchestrated to have the doors open once you open that first door. So when you go into the underground, most of the audio kicks up and the map transitions into adventure mode.
And if you're wondering, up there is Grandia. That's why.
Yep.
And
oh yeah.
But yeah, you blend into the background. Good thing we didn't use mirror cap for this sequence.
You notice it a little bit more, yeah. So,
but wow, yeah, this view is worthy of, and with just the light coming through at that time.
The time of day was set for a very specific reason. It was for this shot.
This shot alone.
It's like 2 p.m. and there's no real other reason other than just to focus in on this particular moment and get the lighting right.
And to be honest, this is where I felt a bit overwhelmed because I was struggling to finish the park, and then I made the rocket, but then you came and there's this and everything we're gonna experience now. It just...
As you say, this was just a manic 2 weeks in finishing things up. We kind of knew what we wanted to achieve, but it was a case of kind of putting all of the bits together. It's kind of... You'll see some certain areas, and I'll point them out. And basically, I told Cap I would like this particular thing. I would like this particular thing. And Cap built those things for me. And then off the back of that, we had like these building blocks to kind of connect together.
It's crazy.
You built the storage room as well, was it, Cap, or was that you, Miss?
Which I built it.
Got you.
I just built the hazmat ship and the rocket me for.
Yes.
Yeah,
got you, got
you
you.
came to me and said we want this, and this, and I was like, Roger, and I built them.
That's a cool view. You're doing it again.
And oh wow!
That is a really cool view.
And there's also something that I praise Winder for its commitment. He arrived at the doors. He could have tried to press the door or
Yeah,
go
he could
through,
have.
but first his reflex is to duck into the vent.
It's Half-Life. You're gonna go through the vent if you see it, basically.
Jump scare ahead. Boom!
Yep. Again, this is a reference to L-37.
L-37.
That
Yep.
thing, when I saw that thing, I got scared so much.
I thought it was hilarious. Winder was actually like taking pictures, screenshots.
Yeah. He was asked to take screenshot, and he did. And there's another thing that Winder did that in this sequence that it just add to the wall stuff that it just he arrived there, and it's sneaking.
Yeah, he
There's
was
no
actually hiding
consequence
stuff.
of being caught because you cannot get caught. But he arrived in this room, and first of all, I want to showcase this because it got a bit forgotten in the tour. Your orbital cannon is that so?
It's actually I play a game Star Citizen, and it's a weapon from there. It's a ship weapon, so it's a laser weapon,
Oh,
and it's just showing like our labs are building even space stuff, engines and weapons and.
yeah. Okay, so he saw there was someone, and instinctively he ran and hid in the corner.
Yeah,
And then there's someone going through that door, and it was like waiting for the guy to sneak by, hiding behind the vase. And he
Right.
didn't need to.
no, not at all.
Again, it's just the self-imposed rules and the playing the part is fantastic and
Right. 'Cause
fully
he even
commend.
missed on there are free samples on the counter there.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
He missed that.
without the commitment of Winder, this whole section would have fallen apart.
Oh yeah, he definitely played the part perfectly.
So, I guess we should talk a little bit about Overkill Collective.
Yeah.
This was just a name that we kind of came together
Mind
and we're like, okay, well, we're going to be an evil Team Rocket or like the bad guys. What's our supervillain name kind of thing? And the idea is that maybe there's multiple Overkill Collectives across the globe and across different countries, but it's really silly because like we're not technically the bad guys, but we just do misguided things in these particular characters, and got some side hustles. Yeah, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I got some additional revenue streams.
Yeah, and
And Char Char, I was the one that built all the labs.
That was Cap building those bits to kind of put together and connect them in. But yeah, the stealth was fantastic. It was so funny to have him playing the part, which makes the next section
Perfect.
even more amusing.
yeah, and then we reach this spot. Without
And
some, it doesn't have the same impact.
that's just another jump scare where we come back onto comms after literally no comming for goodness knows how long. And yeah, it got the effect.
Yeah.
It did get some jump scares.
Yeah, and my Katazumi is good. We arrive and there's this wall facility, and then there's this specific scene.
This took a while. Partly because I had to go around and record all of these shots in OBS and then put them into Adobe Premiere. And I think Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects to kind of export them and render them out as images. This is 2 curved screens showing the same clip, but because there are so many, it looks like there are even more cameras. This is quite inspired by Stanley Parable.
Oh yeah, that room in Stanley Parable. What
exactly
is
the
this?
one with all the numbers room.
It's the part we went full supervillain mode, and so we're talking about how we feel betrayed by this Eduardo and all of that stuff, and we decide to go for Plan B for Boom. And should I press the button?
Yeah, go for it. So what this is doing is this is moving a new screen into place in the center. And again, After Effects just trying to overlay and create a believable image.
And I have to say that I loaded a blueprint just to be seen from a corner of a build from afar, and then to be blew up.
Yep.
One of my blueprints I made just to be seen from a corner and then be blew up.
You know.
You know, it's overkill. What are you going to do?
But
and
it was critical that we had it. So it was critical.
There's Winder that's panicking because we just killed his character. And we're like, oh wait, Eduardo is Percy. Oh. And we're realizing the mistake we've made. And then there's this.
Whew, hola, Team Overkill. The plane exploded. I saw a cool stick and I went for it, but my stuff is on fire right now. I'm gonna come back to the secret base and pick up my spare suitcase. Okay, I'll see you soon, amigos. Ciao, ciao, adios.
And I will admit, the script, the wording was what I kind of gave to Moomin to kind of record, and it's definitely my humor. Cool stick, man. You know.
So I've been
we didn't want to actually.
We're in the park
right?
in this, so this is everywhere in the park, just below the park. Just we are below the park. We're gonna get off camera when we've done the whole sequence, and you'll see the mess. I have no word for it. Just being some.
Yeah, honestly though, like I don't think I seen this whole room until we were live streaming. Like I've seen it with the screens. I didn't see it with the videos in it. I don't think at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as Winter was shocked, so was I.
this just showed up.
I was just looked at it. I was like, he's a madman.
Yeah.
Like Fog is a madman.
It was just before we did the rehearsal a few days before to make sure that everything was good and go to the whole script. That I was blown away just like the plane. Oh my god, I think I have random tiny ride in the end behind the building is in the right camera all through the park. The best thing way more sense. To be honest, the tiny ride with right camera could have been possible knowing Fog.
That would be mental. Like it would need.
Your second name is mental.
It is now apparently.
Well, I have a second name for Fog, but I'm not going to say it on stream.
You can say it when it's done. So
yeah, well,
it's done.
We'll workshop that one, I think.
First one, we've got the conference room. Hello. Where
Grenadier.
Where we can even watch the Odyssey at in IMAX.
Yep, that was one of the jokes of we were showing the World Cup at the time because that was the relevance. It is always the relevant thing that is on. The Backrooms movie or something.
I'll tell you, this room here seemed to get a lot of people excited, which I thought was funny.
This one?
A lot of people love this space.
I think it's because of the wet floor sign.
Yeah, the wet floor, definitely. That's
health and safety. You gotta love it. So we're now getting into the bits that Kat put together for us, and I kind of worked on the hallways around them, but this
and I made those.
Fantastic. Yep. Take it away, guys.
I love how you feel like you're in the zone because you sniff the flower too much.
You know, it's funny. I use the inspiration from what is that movie?
Oh, you had sent it when you
Gentlemen.
The Gentleman, right?
Mhm.
Where they had the underground labs growing
illegal
herbs,
stuff.
and I use that as inspiration to kind of build this. And it's so funny. Like if you actually turn your light on, look in the ceiling. There's so much detail I added.
Oh wow.
You just don't even really see it, which is fine. I mean, that's just the realism. But it was one of those things where I took the level of like I'm going to make it as real as I can. I've never seen one in real life. I'm not in the criminal underground,
No.
you know. So
This
I
makes
just
it sound like we are this
right,
whole
definitely.
project, but
It
YouTube,
definitely makes you think.
this is cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my inspiration for that. And then
And
I think everyone knows my inspiration for the next one.
yeah, it's Zootopia. The
Yes.
first one.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Inside Out.
I was going to be a crazy park, but then I got high. It's like Zootopia. Yes, they have a scene in Zootopia where sheep are in hazmat soup.
Wait, really? I thought you were joking.
No. Well, that was a joke, but the joke is that in Zootopia, it's a reference to the if you know, you know.
Oh, to the original media.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch Zootopia. That's on the watch list.
Yeah, in
The
the first one, we have some sheep in the hazmat suit making the blue stuff.
The funniest thing was if you watch the VOD with Winder, his eyebrows tell the story.
Yeah,
And his eyebrows were going overdrive during this whole section.
well, to be honest, we just blew up his character, we
Yeah.
revive his character, and then there's this. It's
Definitely Breaking Bad Underground Lab was the inspiration for that.
no, it's Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Which is funny because we were saying that when I built it, and then I think it was Relly in chat said the same thing, like Breaking Bad, you know, like I was laughing so hard.
Even Zootopia made the joke, so yeah, it's an obvious one.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I've never seen Zootopia, so
We're gonna have to watch it. Watch
Gonna have
that,
to.
yeah.
And then we have that thing that has way too many pieces for just
Oh yeah.
just a joke that we are passing by. The cloud. Well, the
there's
fog.
no such thing as too many pieces.
There's
Well,
just
say that
things-
to your computer.
I was just gonna say that's just the problem of computer issue.
If my computer can run it, so can anybody's, right, Fog?
Fog was struggling.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's struggling bad.
I've been doing the cinematics and the cheat engine. I usually do like 0.5 speed. I'm doing 0.25 in this park. Yeah, it's tough.
They never said Breaking Bad too. They didn't, but they had some ships in hazmat suits, so they did the joke literally. And then there's the cherry on top.
I think this is the finale. One of the start of the finale.
Oh, the start
Yeah.
of it, yeah.
So, fun thing, this rocket I had made, even before we had all of that escape thing and the idea of the rocket, I wanted the rocket for my park and I sketched one on the tablet. And I was happy with the idea, but not the drawing, so I never completed it. And then there's this whole idea of making the rocket and I was like, well, this is my time.
And again, it just saves an immense amount of time. So something I do want to point out is some use of Taggy disappearing. If you look at my character, so the glasses are currently pivoting between two positions based on the disappearing of like two offset disappearing bits, which kind of makes this guy the most real out of all of the versions of Fog that you've encountered along the way.
Because you're not the real one.
Yeah. we'll get to that.
But what's crazy is that with your dialogue, it felt like you were on that computer watching Winder and being like, yeah, press the button. With Windows XP there.
Oh yeah, that's all done with art shapes, I think.
We start the launch?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh gosh.
And this is the start of the finale sequence. So all of the lights start flashing, and we kind of guide Winder through this final section, opening this door, which is to the clone storage. He's
I'm gonna die.
he's happy.
Does
He's
this
like,
door
I'm going to fix it.
I know you probably told me, but was this sequence inspired by the big door sequence in Portal 2?
It's kind of inspired by Portal 2, but it's also in Half-Life as well.
Yeah, the Citadel. This
In
is
the
like the
Citadel,
Citadel.
yes.
Also, I think you forgot one.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
It's part of the build.
so so I have to say something. When I did those characters at the start of the challenge, like 6 weeks earlier, it was just for some fun shenanigans, and I didn't expect my character to finish in this.
I don't think any of us did, but the joke of potentially having so many clones of ourselves as backup, and just we continued to yes and on that, be like,
Yeah.
okay, well, how comes there are so many of us? Well, okay, clones, why not?
Well, the thing too is I wanted to kind of emphasize it's just 3 of us that did this whole build, right? In a
Yeah.
time frame. And a lot of people are like, how are they doing this? How are they doing this much? And I made the joke to me is, well, we did this much because there was hundreds of us,
Why?
even though
Yeah.
only 3.
And it's what's funny is when we look at the detail, like the missing stuff, like the unfinished pipes,
Yeah.
my floating lamppost, to cite a few examples, is that it's still a challenge that is rough around the edges. It's just that we managed to hide that roughness with all the spectacle.
Yes.
Yeah.
We wanted to kind of control what Winder saw, and making that kind of narrative really kind of assisted with pointing out the bits that we wanted to do and wanted him to see. And he actually didn't see this.
Yeah,
Right,
it
which
kept
is funny.
the clone Eduardo sitting there.
Yeah, so we could have done better. Room for improvement on that as well.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
could have a light or something to really illuminate
I think
that.
it should have been a bit raised or a bend in the path or something. But still, it was also... It's not just that it wasn't shown, it's that there's a sensory overload with everything that just happened. And
this is the true finale.
yeah,
Right.
This is the true finale. With the thing that I bet not any of those noticed before I had to close it.
I am escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by fraud investigations.
Space! And that moment is when we brought Winder.
Yes.
Yep.
At that precise moment when he see the rockets, that's when we broke him.
Absolutely.
And yes, that is a reference to Red Alert, Tim Curry. R.I.P.
Also, just for this ride alone, we technically broke the rules,
Yes.
and but I think it's what we were saying with Wender, is that we reached a point where it was just, we want you to have a good time, and
Here are the tools to do so, pretty much. The rules were a suggestion.
we
It was,
we don't care to be disqualified, but at least we disqualified with style. Is that just a rotator at a far distance from the rocket?
it is. So we can potentially break that apart and just kind of
Yeah,
look at that proper, but it's also a method to get things out of the map, which we'll we'll actually break down some of these sequences after, but this is like the finale.
And let's have the
A lot of
flash phone call.
finales. Yep. Which is just we come back on comms once more.
Yeah. And so you see the top. And the mess. Oh yeah, we can see the 2 rockets.
Yep. So that is just a placeholder in the back, and the one here is actually placed on rotators, which are moved
Then
very
we have-
far out the map.
We have 3 rockets.
Yes.
And
So
that's your control panel. Look at this.
it doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to say that this makes sense, but the way that this actually works is that's a taggy disappearing device. So once it gets far enough into the sky, it will disappear.
But
Not- Not nicely, but it's fine.
We were talking about how rough everything is. Like, this room is rough. But with the light, it's immaculate.
You don't notice it. So what we can actually do is we could run the emergency exit ride whilst
Yeah.
being off ride as well, and just kind of follow that. The way that this works is there is a rotator that is rotating another rotator out of the map. Because as long as the original one is in the place where it can be in the map, you can just move something outside of it as long as
Oh,
it's
yeah, good
attached
good
to
idea,
subsequent
Wanky,
rotators. And yeah, definitely.
Is it the center? Rocket launch is in the center of Grandia. And that's why we didn't wanted Winder to visit the...
Mhm.
And besides, we had done a lot, so...
There we go. You can see the imperfection of it, but it is currently rotating around a distant rotator out of the map.
Look! And then
And
you
it's
have
not.
a disappearing thingy.
It just went to warp. It's all right.
But they are not the same rocket. I thought it would be nice to kind of just have the singular rocket do both of the functions, but
Look at that
it
thing.
made no sense to kind of complicate it.
The thing is bigger than the...
That is actually a
This
bit mental
puts
when
things-
I look at it.
This puts things into perspective. Like, this looks like a thing from Metropolis. The 19...
Oh, Franz Lind.
Yeah,
It's such
Like-
a good film, actually, yeah.
yeah. Look at that. Thing is bigger than anything in the park. And it's just
It's-
a room.
It's almost as big as the Screaminator.
Like, what do we have a flat ride that... Like, that's one of the biggest flat ride in game. We have the Sunflare. Where is it? That's not the Sunflare. That's the... No, Resurgence. Sunflare. The tallest ride in the game. Look how big that thing is. And the
So
biggest Ferris wheel in the game.
Yeah.
It did house a rocket. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really put into perspective the...
Oh yeah, it's massive.
The funny part is it didn't feel that big when I was building it, but it just grew and grew to the size of it. That I believe is
a remnant
Some
of
left-
the...
remnants of the front glass, because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a method to kind of place things on rotation and then duplicate them off so that they aren't mirrored, and then you just get like a single side of the rotational sphere.
And look, this is the backstage area. With the jump scare room.
Mhm.
And grew and grew. But yeah, it's I have no word for the...
It's madness.
Yeah, madness. Yeah.
It's madness.
It's overkill.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We have a
And-
name to live up to.
At the meantime, I was struggling to finish this area. While those two madmen made this. Like, look at that. Look at the cave sequence.
The cave sequence was probably the scariest part because I was thinking, how on earth
Are you
do I
connecting?
get him down?
Oh yeah. How many times are you gonna have conversations about figuring all this stuff out?
Jump scare, can you shoot
Oh,
at it again? Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Just be warned, it's a jump scare. You.
Yeah,
Look. You ready? And he went for it. It's a jump scare, he went for the jump scare.
Yeah, he went for it. Like he.
Oh yeah, there's the not so scary jump scare and there's the unicorn jump scare. Where on earth is this?
So, yep, through here, up, and then you'll connect to... Oh, it sounds great down here now.
It's there.
You had it right. If you head back left and back through the vents.
Oh yeah, it's in the vent.
Yeah,
There.
there is. Another confined space where that unicorn just seems to keep on getting misplaced.
And I need to do something. Let's have the lamp again to find my way. Because, wow. Where is that? Yeah, there. This will be a rough estimate.
Yeah, I think that's pretty on the money, to be honest.
There, yeah. My hotel building in the kingdom have 3 times less space than this hallway. Oh no!
Wait, that is the first time I've seen a balloon
Wait,
actually
yeah?
pop.
Oh,
like that.
they always and oh no, that's a bird. But yeah, we can. Is there anyone else with balloon? Yeah. And yeah, sometimes I lost one.
I've never seen that before.
I have never seen that before, but I think that's more management than I've ever actually done in Planet Coaster.
What you call bursting people balloon management?
Giving guests the ability to purchase balloons.
Yeah.
Guests are lucky if they get in the park. Like there's a filming day and then that's it.
No, I'm honestly, I'm super proud of the outcome that we had in this. Like,
Mhm.
It is overkill, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's because that's our name. Like, legitimately,
Like, look at what you two did when I wasn't even there. About. Oh, maybe it's taking stuff from the. Oh no, there's nothing under the hotel. Look at what you already did, you two,
fog.
in 2 weeks.
This was. These were the sleepless nights of actually getting section 1 done.
80% fog.
Oh, I'm going on holiday a place with a lot of lake tomorrow. Wish me luck with my bad experience of body of water. Good luck, monkey. And
Good
please
luck.
don't fall into the water. Or bring a float. Bring your a floaty and a swimsuit at least. Do you have the alternate version in the file?
We don't, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, it's still going.
Okay. The gardens are a no-go zone now. Like, just noises on noise.
But yeah,
yeah,
I'm so thankful to have been part of this, guys, and thank you, Fog, for thinking about me when you needed a member.
again, it's rounding off the skills of the team. We had Cap for the maintenance and having him for the realism stuff. Keeping me in check was also a thing.
I
And
wasn't
then,
there to keep you in check.
but you were there to share the load of creative insanity.
Yeah, creative insanity is a good word.
I think it's of a convenience that we worked together before on Tinsel Towers, so we kind of knew what to expect, and also you were familiar with the checkerboard.
Yeah, we knew each other content. And I cannot believe that I still started by making 2 characters just for a joke in there. And that joke became
one of the main themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just made some those blueprint as a joke and for, to have a bit of the brand, have our character, and if Cap need them. When I upgraded yours, if you needed it to other poses. I didn't expect this.
None of us did.
I don't think anyone could.
Yeah.
And my
a lot of
my whole logo, my whole new logo, it's thanks to you guys, because I made that character and then I look at my old profile pic and I was like, it's missing a bit of the personality. It's missing a bit of Mitsby personality.
Mm.
Oh, someone with an umbrella. Smart.
Oh.
It's not even raining.
Maybe you should share, because I don't think that's good for the sun.
Yeah, his bald head's gonna get burnt quick. He might need it more than her.
Quick, where's a hat store?
Do we have a hat fantastic in that park?
I don't think we do.
I don't know.
We have books.
Again,
You can buy a books and have it.
Yeah, we probably have more fake shops than real shops, to be honest.
Well, it's a real shop. It's just a memento. But yeah,
This park was insane. It was insane.
Also, you're always the just because I was Facebook. You will always be the first in my blueprint, no matter what.
Just T-posing for asserting dominance on the blueprints.
This is mine.
But yeah,
all your blueprints belong to me.
The shenanigans we did with this guy. Oh yeah, this is the unraccoon version of your suit. And of course, there's the.
I've been learning a lot about these characters because I've been having to carefully select limbs and move them ever so slightly. The little fella.
We have the astronaut cap and
helmet on.
The miss. We're all typos. And this is what my merch was before I did the plushie.
Oh wow, major upgrade, huh?
Yeah, I have Voki's castle in there.
It definitely upped the piece count.
Oh yeah, 256.
The Saturn ring is crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Your heads have a lot of pieces, and all of those rings that are traffic cone, by the way. I bet Fog loved the traffic cone when posing the character.
No. It's something.
Yeah, do I have a piece that I could change it, because I didn't think this through. Maybe how small does this get? Nah.
I'm sure there's a piece, but I've been scared to re-record things because there have been occasions where I've accidentally recorded without reshade on.
Oh no!
And had to go back and
the Fodizus.
The Spartan fog.
The Fogacy. You gotta. Yeah, I could see this coming a mile away.
But yeah, that was
the Frog Army.
such an amazing project. And yeah, we have the little Eduardo. I never made a figure with so many chest hair, and I don't know if I want to do it again. But I wanted it to be accurate to the
And I
drawing.
think this is the thing, like, you don't notice those details because you just take them for granted. Like, in the same
and
way
the
you
beer
don't notice
belly
good
and
design, good editing. I didn't notice the chest hairs.
I didn't either. Not till just now you said something. I was like, oh my god.
I did because I had to do it. But I'm very proud of the face.
Oh, it's
Feel-
great.
Come
Feel
out
a
so
bit
good.
polygylite, but it's okay.
Even like the little earrings.
Yeah, those are text pieces. Oh,
Love it. Love it.
and I
amazing.
used some paint for the, like those little poop of paint to make the hair. But texture.
See, that's something that I could never do. I've tried and I just don't have that ability.
And we've got the
You want-
under chin with some text.
You know, you want a tool made? Sure. You want a character made? Nope. Like, that's why, like Fog was saying, like, us working together, we all complement one another.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was truly fantastic. I don't think I have another word for that.
Yeah. So I guess a question to anyone in chat, do they have any questions that they feel are
Yeah.
unanswered at the moment?
On
Because
any side of a build that you want to see or learn about, like we didn't show
Yeah.
the back of the
Well-
small grenadier.
while we do that and wait to see if anyone's got any, shall I explain how the rides work? So
Yeah.
if you go to the emergency exit ride, and
Where is it? Oh yeah, the
up to
emergency
the-
exit. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So if you set that to
Do you want me
If you
to?
so pause the game. Yeah, you can lift it up. But what I'll need is just pause the game and then turn it to closed.
It's already closed. I think
Perfect.
it's already in position.
So this is a block section ride, and the way that it works is that the cars after the offloading station will valley and make it so that the car will never progress beyond the point that you want it to. So this block section, it will not be able to clear, and then subsequently this one automatically goes, regardless of if it is closed, open, or testing.
Yeah.
So you feel free to unpause. So that is the station that you get off from. That is automatically gone to leave the station.
Gosh, it looked like a big mess.
Yep.
Oh, I need
So
valley. That it
it
means
valleys.
that when the other one reaches this point, it will never be able to leave again.
Exactly. It cannot progress beyond the station
And
Meaning
this
that-
one has valid also, so you
as well. Yeah. And this is how the car ride at the start works as well.
Oh, hello.
The rocket going. But this works in the sense of even if the ride is closed, before the person interacts with it, it will get into that state where it will always go from point A to point B, but never any further than B.
And that was the same for that thing, even if it's a lot of invisible tracks, so we don't see what's going on.
Yep, it's the same for this one.
And that's the valleying bit. Is that
That's
right?
the valley bit. Yep.
Okay. Fascinating. Okay, I don't see anyone.
There's a few bits like this which are like trying to work out new mechanics for new shenanigans, and this is probably one that is quite useful so far.
I'm asking an existential question. Do I still have my other half?
Okay, so I was not expecting that.
just need the bottom half of you. It's all right.
Yeah.
I look so stuck.
It's so great though because it's just how it all worked out. Using your character so much, in the build was just incredible.
Yeah, it's,
Mhm.
It gave us the opportunity to do so much.
and like, oh, you've been hating me for those codes when you did this one. Where even is the?
I think it is in the wall that you
Oh yeah.
just went through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I'm making simple movements like waving, and so it's so hard. With the battle scene where it's just spinning.
You gotta remember the two heroes and
Oh, I never noticed that you added muscle.
Oh yeah,
what I think is hilarious though is out of all the weapons in the game, he gives me the gun.
Yeah. And I get the sword and,
right.
He's like, yeah, he's American.
and I get the sword and shield because I'm what's her name? On Amazon, it's not so because I have the. It looks like an
Right.
Amazon shield. And then you have the fog
He's
ring.
out of war. The out of war. Really?
Yep.
It makes me buff.
And
Gives me-
also another thing when we were talking about things not being rough, but we don't notice the. And of course
Yeah, I was going to go in and connect all of those with rafters and this and that, but honestly, after seeing how many there was, I was like, it'll be all right. Like it's in the dark, you won't see it. My perfectionist self wanted to do it.
Yeah.
It was sick,
But I think that's also why there's so much. Is that there is so much because we cut the corner that you don't see.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have sound out, but I do love that music right there. When it changes.
Mhm.
How loud
I
is that
so-
thing? We don't
It's
have music
only-
in any of the aura, don't we?
I think we have some in De Animas, the wooden coaster, only in the station,
Oh, yeah, and we have
Um,
music in the Gold Rush.
and El Draco as well.
I just realized we forgot to add music. Oh no, we have music in this area. And we also have this sweet melody.
Still going.
My gosh, that. You
Well.
you guys blew me away. I'm a way better builder since that challenge.
I think we all are. Like
So
working in
we-
collaboration really helps.
like I would have never think to do this for the building if I didn't add to work on what you already did and figure out a way to block things.
Mhm.
It's just crazy.
I have one more thing that is now hopefully apparent to people in the western area, Battle for Grenadier. So now that Payload is out, the front tower, the front spires, that was the original Boomtown spire set that I made that is visible in the BTS here. So this is where it ended up.
And it became really useful because this is basically this extended.
Yeah.
Like the wall
And that-
height is just like this is the windows you add in your set. Just and the same bench technique. But yet this building is basically responsible for this building.
And that consistency really helps, and I think that is also a good key point of how we achieved so much of what we wanted to do here. Is we had bits from other projects before that may had seen the light of day or not seen the light of day, but being able to kind of repurpose, reuse, and make save time with those pieces.
Yeah,
Like the consoles down in the Overkill
Like-
Collective are from Hivemind.
or
And
this
the
from
playground, yeah.
or those that I use all the time.
Yeah. So that really helps out in saving you time when you have limited.
Yeah, and even if when it's not blueprint, just technique that I learned by making like having this that move, playing with the color of the rock slightly. It's I think that it's skills that you learn and that you can add to your skill palette. Who was the one of you that added it?
Wasn't me.
Perfect.
It was probably me then, yeah.
Also, one thing I want to say that a thing that I never thought of before, even before this project, is having comedy in build, having jokes that are not just a reference or something, but a true joke, like the. Oh my gosh.
Like the many noises you're hearing right now.
Yeah, playing with the ship, having one up there, having the little dude up there.
Having the one in the sticking out the hedge.
Yeah, having the.
The one sun tanning.
Oh yeah, we didn't show that one. Like but playing with comedy in the park, like the that thing that you did, Fog.
Well, it's storytelling without telling the story, right? It's just little bits and pieces you add, and people automatically know the story of it because it's just part of it, right?
Just when I see this statue, I think of the lore that Jan gave it to him in Belflor, when it's basically inspired by his grandmother, and the idea of the statue that is this grand woman of Belflor, and then I see this and I feel bad for him.
The duality of it, yeah.
Yeah. Like, on one side, we have Jan that made an intricate lore, and even have in a Dark Ride a statue being created, and then tell us putting a cone of on the statue because it's funny. Oh, and we have also
Oh, the Pogski saga.
yeah, and then I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, let's add a security guard to look like there's an investigation.
And yeah, I think you're right. It's that kind of story building and that world building as well that adds more reasons for people to interact and explore with your creations. To the point that some of them are even interactive. Like King's Walk was really fun to see people going around and exploring all of the sequences, and now it's even easier with the new pieces that are in the game.
Yeah, I think
So
you
I
still need to
implore
hide
people to.
the sequencer behind under the the art is called
The event point, is it?
event point.
Yeah, so you can just activate that normally now.
Oh, they fixed it. Nice.
I think so. I've been so behind on projects I haven't got a chance to play with them properly.
But even if it's just having the event point and then just having under the sequencer, the fact that the guest can use those interaction, it's really something that I think the game needed.
Mhm.
And what
More
I find
interaction.
sure.
crazy is that we know now that even if Frontier haven't confirmed it, but from content creators that have been at the event and the map, that the DLC was supposed to have parades and arcade as the free update at the same time. So it's clear that the focus was the update for interaction, making the park alive.
Yeah. And I like that journey of travel.
Yeah,
I think that really helps with the theory that I crafted of the model railway versus the ant farm.
yeah. And I hope that if in, like I said, maybe September or November, I think we're gonna get another DLC. I'm sure of that. Because they say multiple DLC and we got one. But I think it's either in September or November. because I don't think next month we'll get a DLC. It's a bit too soon. And besides, Frontier is probably on vacation.
If anything, I think the Halloween update will be a free update again.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be paid DLC yet.
and I could even see the old sorcery pack, not sorcery pack, the old spooky pack. If they don't have the small team for some reason because of Planet Zoo, that they don't want to remake the launch of Planet Coaster 2 again, I could see the team being a bit reduced as they secure the launch of Planet Zoo and still things get back to normal, I will say. But that could be really nice to just have more updates that focus on. That's why I really want Playground, Adventure Trail, and those kind of stuff. Even if, let's be honest, I will need those. I have a pack that I can extend that is pretty robust visually, but there's no kids in there. And
It's not interactable.
yeah,
It would be a really nice addition.
it's like
I mean,
the mini golf
that's-
that Jan and Broccoli did.
Mm.
If guests could
Right,
use it, it would be perfect.
That's the thing. Like I love new content packs. I love the new pieces. I love the But Fog and I discussed it after this latest DLC. And something I'd love to see Frontier do is, on top of adding new themes and whatnot, add more functionality. Right. Again, that goes back to the scaling mod. All the rotation tools, the animation tools, they need to rework those. So there's stop motion. You can control the angles. It'd make it easier for people like Taggy and Fog to actually do these wild and crazy things with them. Like, change some of the core functions of things instead of just adding scenery.
And
right?
even if it's a new rotation pieces, that could be called advanced rotation pieces or something. Because changing the rotation pieces beside adding new animation will basically break so many things that they won't do it. But a new advanced rotation pieces, advanced
just
lateral
add new
pieces.
ones. Mm-hmm.
And beside, when it's not like we use all the room in the spot yet.
Right. And then another thing I'd love to see added, and this is just a personal thing. I'd love to have bathroom blocks that are just squares you put in the ground without the building.
Like the old restaurant system.
Yeah.
Where you have the entrance and blocks.
Just a block where I can actually build proper sized bathrooms. Because right now I have to build them bigger because I have to hide the
4
big
meter cube.
Right, I have to hide that cube.
That one, yeah.
Right? If you don't have to hide that, you can literally build properly sized bathrooms.
I love that you have 3 types of bathroom. Like we have the casual
Standard.
player one. We've got the Miss B don't care one.
Yeah.
And then we have the I care about making bathroom.
I'm gonna spoil something. The reason I started doing bathrooms really accurately was because of oh my god, what's his name? He got me to the realism building.
Nerd
Chacho.
Nerd
Chacho. I watched his videos and I used to watch him. He makes the bathrooms, and I was like,
yeah,
huh. And that's what got me into the realism building. Before that, I didn't do realism.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, I'm going to build better bathrooms than Nerd Chacho. That was my goal.
A little bit of competition, but yeah, shout out Nerd Chacho.
Yeah, shout out Nerd Chacho. And like, you introduced me to the realism.
There's always a content creator or a build that we saw. Like, it's like the move with Thunder Spring, the park, with the amazing gift shop, and then everyone is like, we can do better. And it's not like we can do better than them. It's that we can do better ourselves. And that's what I love the...
Well, you said the first piece of realism you added was those wires, and it wasn't. The first piece of realism you built was the pump house.
Oh, yeah.
For the waterfalls. That was the first piece of realism you built.
Yeah.
In the park. I remember that, and I thought, man, that's awesome. It's one less thing I have to do.
And
exactly.
I just did it because I was like, we will need a way to have all the water there, and Cap would probably want to have even just a trapdoor that would lead to a pump house, and so I did.
Yeah.
And it's it could be functional in game with just a path.
Yeah. And I loved it. I was like, yes, like we're influencing one another. And that was the greatest thing. We learned from one another. We grew as
Yeah.
builders.
Is there still people listening to us rambling now?
Possibly.
If you are there listening to
I'm
us,
watching-
just
I'm
ramble.
watching, and
Let me
Fog's
know.
watching. You have 4, so there's 2 people somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. But yeah, I think we could ramble for goodness knows how long. I
Yeah.
think that the main thing about this project is we are all improved because of it. We've had some great fun and
Yeah.
good times doing it.
Yeah, we are.
And honestly, I'd like to give a shout out to Winder and all the other people that participated. And it wasn't a contest, right? We definitely know it wasn't a contest.
It
but
was
we definitely
never a
think we won.
contest. Well, if it was a contest, we're disqualified. That's the
Yeah,
that's
for
the
sure.
ruling.
For sure.
Disqualified with style.
Yeah,
For sure.
honorably disqualified.
Like we thought at the end he was going to invite us back, and now he wants us back for next year.
And yeah, after the stream, maybe not tonight if you're open because it's getting late, but go watch Winder, all the park tour of all the amazing builders. So many people with YouTube or Twitch channel or both that are really worth the watch.
Mhm.
That's also one thing about the 2X challenge is that we inspired each other. Like,
and you should check out what everyone else did at various stages of their projects, because they had the same map, but it looks completely different.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just this, mind the all, and a blank canvas.
Mhm.
And yeah, with the same limitation, the same rules. And I think it's, which team did the little raft for Eduardo? They just did a little dicky raft. And so just we need an escape for this guy. We've got between a little raft and a rocket ship and everything in between.
And one had a submarine too, right?
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it. This was waiting for the YouTube videos so I can watch more easily.
Yeah, I mean, every team did an incredible job,
Yeah.
right? Like it was
Yeah.
just so incredible that, like you were saying, Fog, the difference in each park.
And what I can say is that all the team made a better job at renovating Grenadier than just our little
Oh, yeah.
good job.
Then us, we had other things to prioritize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because beside that thing and the treat stuff there and a bit of tarp and some tools, it's all the other team did such a better job at the task of renovating Grenadier.
What
So you gotta go
Kiara
check
did
that
that
out.
whole like
Oh yeah.
the mosaics and stuff, and not she did an amazing job with some of that stuff she did.
Do you guys
Is it
think we should
Kiara?
end the stream so we can talk a bit of other stuff and yes, just stop rambling on camera?
I think we should save people from the rambling, hit the
Yeah.
edit, and what I will say is I'll do a cheeky plug to say I've been working on a video for about a week now, and it's about half done relating to Las Palmas. So that's going to drop at some point. Subscribe to Miss. There you go. But so at some point in the near future, there's going to be a video that is trying to push my cinematic ability a bit further, and hopefully
Pushing the game
we'll be
forward.
done soon.
Yeah, #soon. Soon trademark.
Yeah.
And I must say, Fog, thank you for inviting me to this project and this challenge. It was at times frustrating, but overall, the RMC that was frustrating. But other than that, it was a great time,
Well,
and
thank
it
you
was
to
a
both
pleasure
of you.
working with both of you guys.
Exactly. Thank you to both of you for making this possible, because I was going to try and one-man this, but I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah, you
Mad lad.
didn't one man this, you one man this and plus one raccoon this and one planet this.
Yeah.
Or one woman this if you prefer.
If I'm a cloud, you're a planet. It's whatever avatars we go with now. But yeah,
And I'm a space trash panda.
there you go. All good.
Well, bye everyone. Thanks for joining. And yeah, subscribe to Fox, subscribe to me, and go check Winder channel because it's really worth it.
It's a great resource for everything else that happened in the 2 weeks.
Right.
Right. Much love.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.